So previously, you guys continued back into the bathhouse after taking a jaunty nap inside of it. You went on downstairs, began to investigate around, and very, you know, didn't take really good stock of your surroundings. The bodies that you previously left inside of the caverns were gone, and the doors were closed. And you're like, that's a little weird. But whatever. You continued on and opened a door to be ambushed by an individual. Derva, believing herself to be well placed in the middle of the pack and out of harm's way, watched as her compatriots slew the man down the corridor and was really happy that, she picked a good spot to be. But then, unfortunately, two men came rushing out the door right next to her, and the battle continued. Making pretty quick work of these fellows, you guys begin to re explore the areas you had previously been, finding that doors had been closed and bodies, armor, weapons, equipment all gone. You continued southward, uh, past where you fought the fellow who blew you up with a fireball since you so rudely interrupted his work, uh, and found a little rat whom you discover much later in the session was named Giancarlo. Giancarlo, once Max cast speak with animals, intimated to you guys that he saw quite a few things in the dungeon ahead. He made mention of rattling bone skeletons, a corridor that didn't smell well, and the people who went into it would snuff their torches. And then beyond that, several crypts, and then a place where he heard a lot of moaning. And he made mention of a woman bathing in blood and all sorts of dangerous looking individuals. Um, Having gained quite a bit of info from Giancarlo, you gave him a little more food and parted ways with him. Continuing on, you found what appeared to be some sort of altar where you were was set upon by some skeletons. Um, and then quickly remembering the information about the smell ahead, it was discerned that there was some sort of gas in this part of the underground tunnels, and to have a torch on would be folly, as it would ignite the gas most likely. So you snuffed out your torches. People with dark vision led, and you found your ways to several crypts. First one you found was quite empty. You skipped past the second one, went directly to the third, where you heard a lot of moaning, and deciding that it's really good to just open up every door you hear moaning in. You opened up the door and found a plethora of zombies inside. Um, you battled them. They were unfortunately closed in a tight space. They had to kind of channel around. And eventually you killed them all quite easily. Leroy, the snake, the Silver Death, the Shimmering Death, as some might call him, managed to break one into pieces by crushing its body. Um, you then double backed to the center door, found a sarcophagus filled with goop. I believe it was Cap who stuck his arms in the goop and wrested forth from the rib cage of some creature, of some humanoid, a bag of beans, as well as a couple of moonstones. You later found out from Mortimer that these beans were of magical nature, and should you plant them, will have a really either great or horrible time, depending on what happens. Um, you then continued on into another room where you found a Tiefling woman who was chained up and unconscious, barely breathing, and another elven man who was chained up, seemingly dead. Um, he did a bit of healing to bring the Tiefling woman back to consciousness and learned her name was Vendetta Cress. Vendetta Cress informed you that she was a servant to one of the lordly houses of Baldur's Gate. I believe it was which house was it? The Othun patriarch. Um, and of course, Max recognized all these names and easily understood that these were, well-to-do nobles in Baldur's Gate. She made mention that the dead man that was in the room was a man named Ephanax Zalbor, who was a servant of the Jasso family, um, whom a member of which you had met previously, who was shackled up, that you guys helped get out before you took your rest. After speaking with Vendetta, she informed you basically there was a woman who was torturing them, trying to find out information about the noble houses, anything about their finances, what's going on with them, important people, places they go, things they do. And she admitted that she herself had probably kind of given in to some of the torture. Um, she asked you if the way was clear. You informed her that it was, and as you guys discussed what next steps to proceed with, a individual uh, opened up this door and merely exclaimed, "What the fuck?" As they
Mm.
observed a room full of people freeing one of their prisoners. And that is where we begin today's adventure, as we begin by jumping directly into combat.
Oh
Um,
Lord.
so, if you would be so kind as to select your tokens and roll initiative. Mortimer's initiative. Mhm. I'll roll it for Cap since he is gone.
I went ahead and added mine for the +1.
Get 1 second. I'll get you in a moment. I have to roll all these people. I'll roll Vendetta's initiative. Should be. It's a shame. I clicked the wrong button, so I'll do it again. There we go. Main. Let's go for initiative for this ladies, perchance. And yours is a +1, Derva?
Yeah, I already did it. It lets me edit it for some reason.
Oh, excellent. Very good. All right. Okie dokie. What is your dexterity, Derva?
12 or +1.
12.
Yeah.
Cool. Just do that. Alrighty. So, the battle begins, or the
Oh
encounter, I should
no.
say. As the door opens, Harlan, you hear, "What the fuck?" As this individual with torch in hand, mace in the other, is peering into this room, quite startled by your presence.
Do they say what the fuck very loudly, or is it kind of like, what the
You
fuck?
know, it's one of those, like, "What the fuck?" Not like yelling or screaming.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Not in the
Trying to
doorway.
think. I'm
Hmm.
trying to think of what Harlan would do in this
I would
situation.
like to befriend him, Dungeon
He
Master.
flex.
You know what? What does she look like again?
It's, they're a robed individual, wearing kind of heavier armor with a mace at their side and a hammer in the other. Very scraggly looking hair.
Do they look beefy?
They look fairly strong. They look pretty well built.
Hmm.
We can hit on her.
Does Harlan think she's hot? I'm joking. Uh, how put together does Vendetta look like right now?
How put together?
Like
Make
how
an
close to
insight
death?
check. Or close to death. Make a medicine check.
Woof.
I mean, she was just barely healed up. You figure she doesn't have a lot in the tank. Because you know that Harlan only gave her 1 hit point.
It's true. I lightly caressed her, and consent was not given. I feel terrible about that. I'm guilt
What a
ridden.
bro.
Yeah, she looks as good as 1 hit point in healing would make you look after you were unconscious.
I swap places. I'd be like, hey, because I imagine when the doors opened, I'm still kind of crouched down because I was holding her.
Yeah.
Because whatnot. So I just like, oh, and I kind of move her out of the way and
Cool, you
like
do
swap
that
places with her.
like that.
Yeah, I think that's what I do with my turn.
All right, you maneuver her around, kind of taking a defensive posture to protect her.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I
Alright.
do.
All right. Mortimer looks at this guy and just goes, "Are we killing this guy?"
Max looks at him and says yes.
All right. He'll cast this.
Very
He's going
deadpan.
to cast create bonfire because that's his attack cantrip.
Yep.
With my coffee all over myself.
There we go. I guess this is what we're doing. Here we go. That's right. There's a bit of a British to him. British Mortimer. That's right. All right, they will make a dex save. What's their dex? Ooh. Boo. Doing 5 points of fire damage to this person. And Mortimer will, leave the fire underneath their feet. It's Cap's turn. So I imagine Cap would attempt to take the bones from this woman by hitting her with a mace. So we'll do a swing from Cap. That hits. Doing 6 points of bludgeoning. It's Vendetta's turn. She's going to just kind of take the dodge
bow.
action. Yeah, she's just going to take a dodge action and stay put. Not sure what to do in the moment. Derva, you're up.
All right. So as right now we're just seeing this one. Everyone's pretty healed up, so I think I would just smack her with my rapier.
Very
Cool.
well. That misses.
Yeah, I figured that one.
No.
I'm not gonna move away because that'll cause her to smack me. So I'll just stay right here. Who's next? Max is. So I will. I'll throw a bardic on her. I'll say.
How many of those do you have left?
Let's see. I should have one. Yeah, I have one left. So I'm gonna throw it on Max.
Right, Max, you receive inspiration.
I feel inspired.
Beep, beep.
Okay.
No more speak with animals.
Okay.
Leroy is
Sorry,
now
Leroy.
just looking at you approvingly.
Like,
Yeah, just like little stick. But you could tell he's being very judgmental of everyone in the room.
oh, he takes after Max. He's good. They're
Yeah.
meant to be together.
All right, was that it for you, Derva?
Yes.
All right, it's this individual's turns, and they're going to attempt to flee. They're going to disengage for their actions so they don't provoke attacks of opportunity and start running 5.
Oh, coward.
And you hear yelling, "They're here! They're here!"
Oh shit.
Well,
Great.
Max, it's your turn.
Max looks to Derva and says, "What the fuck?" She looks at Leroy. She said, "Don't go," and she's gonna just kind of hold off right now. She's gonna can she prepare a shot just in case anybody comes after them? Can I do that?
Yeah, you can hold an action to fire an arrow if someone comes close.
Okay, so she's gonna hold her longbow shot for until someone comes close, because she ain't going in first.
Excellent. Mortimer will drop the bonfire's concentration since people need to get through there so they don't run through it. So you see the bonfire flicker away as the person flees. And it's your turn, Harlan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I move all the way up to this. I think I can move all the way up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can move all the way here. Harlan goes all the way around the corner. Boom, right there. Smack through with this shiny new silvered flail.
Yeah, that's right. You got a silvered.
Bum, bum, bum. 22.
That hits.
Five damage.
All right. They're not
Very
looking great
nice.
as you smack them with the flail in the back as they're still sprinting. Like you catch up with them and like crack them while they're like mid run.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, it's Mortimer's turn.
Oh, get him, Morty.
All right, here I go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't see around the corner.
Mortimer can count.
Oh no.
All right, well, Harlan,
go.
is there room or should I just stay here?
What do you mean?
Mortimer can't.
What do
He needs
you
to know
mean?
if he can't run around the corner. You can interpret that how you want. He can't see.
I mean, there's room right behind me in the corner.
All right, I'll rush in with my. Oh, okay, I guess that's the end of my movement and turn.
Get him, Morty.
I can't cast a spell. I used my action to dash 5 feet. I'm afraid.
Sounds good, man.
Cap's turn. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and see the roadblock. And there's
this is a theme for us.
Not much he can do.
I mean, we're in a dungeon with narrow corridors, so
Should have Cap just start breaking walls.
Mm-hmm.
Cap begins to smack the wall.
Makes room.
He invokes the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah!
He goes, "Oh yeah!" No, I'm just saying. But I guess Cap will ready a sacred flame if something comes within his range. That'll be his turn.
I just want to be very clear that Cappy's actually really good at that.
Totally. Not great. Let's have him do it. What do you guys here? Alright, it's Vendetta's turn. She's going to look to Max and just say, "Is it okay if I just leave? Will you all be fine?"
Max says, "Get the hell out of here. You're a liability."
She nods in complete agreement and goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's going to dash.
And then as she's dashing, Max says, "Don't die."
And out of the distance, you hear Harlan going, "Wait, I didn't get her number."
And then I want to scream after it. Says, "Don't look behind the picture that's taken down."
Watch
I'm
out
pretty
for
sure you triggered that trap twice, so it's good for at least another 48 hours.
48 hours. That's so exact.
Yes, it's very odd. I have very good knowledge of yellow mold.
You're killing me.
But she... the only thing she will actually say is, if you find yourself at the Othuns, please let them know that you helped me.
I salute knowing that she's not going to see that.
All right. Derva.
All right. Let's see. What do I have for movement? 30. 10, 15.
The dead body in the corner slightly moves.
Oh,
well, shit.
No. Oh
I
my
can't
God, I'm
see
getting out of
shit. You know
As
what?
the wind of running caused it to rattle.
Oh, thank God.
She's got my Bardic. I can't really.
Max kicks at the body.
Oh shit.
You've activated my trap cord.
Sorry, you hit the traffic jam, ma'am.
10, 15, 20, 20. Okay, so if I do that, I can't go back, so that's not gonna work.
Cyber Corporation. Ugh.
Fuck, I was trying to and grapple her, but I can't fucking see her, so I can't.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Poopy putt. All right.
Watch your mouth, young lady.
I'm sorry. I. He's already there, so.
With you still have 5 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, so I was gonna go here and then go back, but I won't
I was
be
gonna
able to.
say, oh yeah, because you can't. Yeah, you can't end your turn in that space. So unfortunately, we can't do what we've been doing, where you kind of pop in and pop
Yeah,
out. So
because
yeah.
that's what I was kind of counting. I'm like, oh, that'd be. So, and I can't do like a bonus action dash type thing. That's not a thing, is it? No, it doesn't look like it.
No, only for rogues. Rogues
Yeah.
get or I forget what it's called, but they get like a swift action where they can do that. I'm using swift action. That's from fourth edition. But anyway,
Okay, I'm gonna park myself here. I'm done.
all right. It is this person's turn. They look to you, Harlan. They've got to alert their friends, so they will not disengage, but they have to run. So you get an attack of opportunity. This is your last chance. Ooh, the flail misses. As
Boo.
you hear the running footsteps and you hear a door slam open, and you hear, "Wake up! They're here!" And you hear the rustling of multiple individuals.
Fuck.
Oh,
And I'm going to have to roll initiative for them. One moment, please.
But you have to.
I
Just
know.
pretend not. Can't they just stay
What about?
asleep?
Can't we just say no, DM?
Yeah.
Can't we just say that they're super tired?
They're super duper tired for this one.
One of those
Can't they just
teenage
snooze?
rollovers and goes, later, mom. Turn the light off. Close the door.
God, mom.
We just love Bane so much we dream about him.
You say Bane,
Yeah.
and my mind goes to Batman, just so you know.
That's what I think of also.
Well, that's why I like that meme. But anyway. All right, lucky for you. Max, you're up.
Oh, that's just so awesome. Okay, so I'm still back in the corner in the other room, contemplating
Yep.
whether I even want to join. One,
No.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm gonna go up behind Cat here, and Leroy is gonna come up with me.
I did give Leroy
Excellent.
sight, I believe, as well. So now we can
Okay.
you can just move him around. Just
Okay.
remember that you can't see through his eyes. So what Leroy sees, you don't see.
Okay. All right, so I really can't see shit from here, but
Yeah, traffic jam.
but I could probably send Leroy out to attack. Can he roll around the corner and attack people?
No,
Or does
there's
he?
no. Yeah, there wouldn't be anybody around the corner for him to get to.
Okay.
What's
So
his
since
movement?
we're kind of where's the box? Hold on a second. 30 feet.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to get through the crowd.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right. So Max is just gonna. I mean, she doesn't really have much she can do from here, so she's gonna keep that shot ready just in case anybody pops around.
All right. All right. It's this one's turn. They're gonna half their movement to get up from prone. And go 5, 10. And just yet, what the devil's going on? Intruders! And then this one gets up from prone. Can move there. They can get out to here, so they'll move out to here. Then we get to the top of the order, which is these other ones who were prone. They start rushing up. This one's going to dash to get up here. This one's going to dash to get up here. Harlan, your turn. I love describing things that are happening while you can't see them.
I'm like, I can't.
Anyway, this is happening. This person's moving here. This guy just dunked on someone.
It's fine.
Harlan
Scary.
remembers when he was a child how his father was like, you know, we descended from a great barbarian, and he kind of, in his mind, he's really mad at walls. He really hates walls right now. He's like, this place fucking sucks. But Harlan is like, fuck. There are a bunch of guys. And he kind of he steps forward one, just looking down the hallway. He's like, well, there's a whole bunch of them down there.
You see different individual with a mace out, ready to go.
He steps up one more. He steps up right to the end of the hallway, so they have to funnel through him in a single file line, and he just prepares an action, like ready to attack anybody that comes up to him.
This one looks at you and goes, "Oh, I see your strategy. Funnel them into the hot gates, will you?"
And he just says, he flexes and bring it on.
All right. So you're preparing an action to strike if they come in melee.
Yeah, if they get close to me, I'm gonna whack them.
He's gonna wreck them.
Cool. Mortimer's turn.
Get him, Morty.
All right, what do we got here?
A bunch of bitches. That's who.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll I'll do what I do best. Create bonfire.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say kill people, bud.
Oh no!
It's the same thing. He's going to create a bonfire under blue, and they have to make dexterity saving throw. They succeed. The fire does nothing. Stalwart against the flame.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! I guess I'll just keep it there. Someone's drawn a little square here for his bonfire. Unfortunately, that's the end of Mortimer's turn. It's Cap's turn. Cap's gonna have a 5, 10, 15. He's gonna do a drive-by Sacred Flame. He's just gonna walk past Mortimer and like shoot, finger crossbows, as we call them in the biz, over at the guy.
He rolls
Sacred
down the
Flame.
window as he walks.
Yeah.
He just steps over Morty. He doesn't even like register Morty's there.
Yeah.
He's so tall.
Tilts sunglasses down.
Where did Cap get sunglasses from?
Don't worry about that. He has
When you're cool.
the DM controls him.
When you're cool, they just automatically appear.
Yeah, we found him off one of the bodies.
Just yelling it down the hallway. Anyone know where Cap got sunglasses?
Sacred Flame. Dex save. He fails, taking 6 points of radiant damage.
Cool.
I think Cap would consider what this person's bones were like at this point.
Mm-hmm.
His bones.
Vendetta's turn. She quits the field. She disappears into the dungeon.
Whore.
Bitch.
You guys let her go.
Amina, take up arms and fight with us. We legendary heroes.
We
use your body.
Unknown brigands.
Brigands. Derva, it's your turn.
Oh my god. Okay. 5, 10. This is a closer book. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so hesitant to use fucking spells because of shit. Okay, hold on. So I can go.
If you have a ranged attack, you can dip down into Mortimer's space and use it, and then dip back if you'd like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 5, 10, and 15 is here. It looks like I can see 3 of them.
Whatever you can see, you can see.
Okay, let's do...
That's how eyes work. Center your screen.
It's center? It's centered!
You should. Very well.
What is the one that I want?
Well, technically you can maybe make out 2.
Damn. But
no,
look,
3.
Look,
I'll give you
the
what
3?
You can see.
See the 3?
The wall, you know what? Dynamic lighting's not perfect. I'll give it to you.
Honestly, I thought there was only 2 from the sound of it. So when I saw that third one down there, I'm like, what the fuck?
I can see 4.
Oh, well. Spoilers. Let's do a
Listen,
second
these HD
lever.
maps, I had to redo all the lighting on them. Okay, I did my best.
I thought there was one that I had, but it was 3. You can target additional. Now, fuck it. Dissonant whispers on the first one, blue.
Okay, what's the save?
The save is Wisdom 13.
Wisdom 8. Ouch. Holy shit. Ouch. And then they have to flee, I believe.
Do you want me to link it?
I remember the spell. They have to flee away from you. Their movement speed is a reaction, so it's going to go 5. Ooh, this is important. This is important.
Did I fuck up? Just tell me I fucked up. It's fine.
Okay. They head south.
Bye.
That's their turn.
All right. And then
Or that's their reaction.
I'm gonna move back.
Yeah, you watched as like your psychic whispers hit them, their nose and eyes started bleeding, and they just kind of and just started running away, screaming.
Oh,
so you're telling me they look hurt? Cool.
Pretty fucked up.
I move back, and that ends my turn.
Harlan makes a comment about, that's not the first time I've seen someone look at you for the first time and run away.
Cool.
Oh.
If I knew I wouldn't hurt you right now, I'd smack you with my loot.
Whoa.
Don't want to waste a heal on you.
Leroy hisses disapprovingly.
I threw a finger at him.
He can't speak to you right now, Max, but you get the sense that Leroy wants you to understand that he feels like your servant's getting a little too mouthy.
Derva does talk a lot.
Max just shrugs at him. There's only so much, Derva is Derva.
It gives a nod back to you as if it understands completely. Anything else on your turn, Derva? Or are you good?
Nope, I'm done. Ending on giving the snake a finger.
It's around the corner. I can't see it.
True.
This guy moves up and he goes, or this lady moves up and she goes, I mean, there's fire here. We're not going to run through it. That would be dumb. Drop the fire and fight like men.
Could be stupid.
And they'll just back out.
Damn.
That's lame.
I mean, who's going to willingly run into fire?
Dumb bad guys.
Cultists.
Insane people.
Cultists.
Yeah. All right. That's my turn now.
Hold on. Let me take a look at their intelligence.
Yeah, I mean, they might be
Give
dumb
me a
enough
second.
to be like, I'm gonna run through that. I'll be fine.
All right. 15. That's pretty good. So I'm going to say they make the calculation. It's a bad idea to run through the fire.
All right.
Fire
No, that's fair. That's fair. They are cultists. They are fanatical.
Not dumb brutes. Okay. All right.
That person was pretty hurt, so they're being a bit more cautious.
Okay, so I can finally see stuff, which is great, but I still can't see any people.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4,
unfortunately.
5, 6. Yeah, I still can't see anybody.
I'm sorry, Ranger. I put you in 20-foot long hallways with a party larger than 4 people.
Like, All right, well, I'm just going to move here and keep my bow ready, just in case someone escapes my way.
All right. It's this guy's turn. This one was around the corner and didn't really hear what was said about the fire. So run, shit! Runs through. And so they'll have to make a dex save.
Oh my god.
They fail, so they'll take 1d8. They take 6 points. Nice.
And since they're now close to me, do I get to smack them?
You had your action ready, yep.
No, buddy. He's like, hey, line them up. And Harlan swings his flail. God damn it.
15 misses, unfortunately, as
Yeah.
it crashes off their heavy armor.
Making that wall bigger, huh, Harlan?
But
Yep,
Harlan,
this
as
is
this
making
one
room for everybody
approaches, they're going to swing at you. 23 to hit for 9 bludgeoning.
Cool.
It's the next person's turn. They move up here. What is it? Hey, Control C. There we go. I'm gonna move up to here. They can. Oh, they'd have to get in. You know what? They'll do it. They're gonna run through the fire. Take a D8. Oh, damn, 5 points. And this one pulls out a bow and levies it behind this person and fires straight at you, Harlan.
Cool.
Oh,
Fix it,
man.
make it go away.
It'll only be 6 points of piercing. It's not a crit. They didn't have advantage. So 6 points of damage.
Harlan flexes in pain.
A painful flex. Alright. It's this one's turn. Sees the hull is kind of gunked up, is peering around the corner. They're gonna step back to here. They got an angle. It'll be you'll have half cover, but they're gonna shoot their bow. Ooh, that's a crit.
Who are they shooting
14 points of damage, Harlan.
Harlan goes down.
God damn it, Harlan. I told you I didn't want to
Jesus.
waste it on you.
Harlan! Oh, Derva, save him! I think Caps have the spells!
Fucking A, Harlan!
As he falls down to the ground, he's flexing. He's like, at least it wasn't you!
Oh my god.
No.
Wait.
This one, who was previously feared by Derva, didn't realize fire went up, runs back in and runs into the fire.
Hold on, is that willingly?
Yes.
Okay.
He dies in fire as soon. Well, let's see. 1d8. He has 2 hit points. He dies in fire.
Thank goodness one of them's down.
I just wanted to make sure it was willingly, since they can't go into dangerous ground.
Yeah. Well, they were running around a corner pretty much, so they didn't
Okay.
see the fire until they
Perfect.
got around the corner. All right. Harlan, I need you to make a death saving throw. It's a d20.
Can I just click on the thing in the sheet?
I think so.
I did, and it
It should
didn't.
be. Oh, just roll a d20.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, did it do it? 11. That's a success. Nice.
Ooh.
All right, it's Mortimer's turn. Mortimer will use his action to give Harlan a healing potion. So he's going to open up Harlan's mouth, go, I'm not losing you. You're the only one outside of Cap who's been pretty nice to me.
What?
I mean, as he looks back, scared, terrified. 6 hit points back to you there, Harlan.
I feel like Derva would have awkwardly been like wide eyes, but I am nice to you.
You
Most
are
awkward
currently
thing.
prone on the ground, though. All right. It's Cap's turn. Cap is going to peer around the corner, finger gun, Sacred Flame at this one, and then duck back. Gosh, spell. Wow. That's a mighty roll.
That's way to go, Cap.
Let's see if I take 1 point of damage. I don't. Pathetic.
So sad.
It's your turn.
Oh, so sad.
Cap shrugs.
I'm going. I guess I can kind of like put my hand on him and say, and on Harlan, and say, I didn't want to use this on you. You forced my hand. And heal him.
Harlan says, "Don't touch me."
Well, shouldn't it be? Hold on. Oh, +3. Never mind. Not ×3.
Are you doing cure wounds or healing word?
Healing word.
Healing word, you don't have to touch me.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was gonna say, do you have cure wounds?
No.
Because you're close enough to do that.
Cure wounds is the touching one. Healing word is the ranged one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
don't
you're-
have cure wounds.
All right, you heal for another 4 hit points, Harlan.
Harlan winces in pain again. He's like, "They're gonna crit on me again. Oh no."
And I don't think I have anything else to even give him. What are my cantrips?
Oh, you know what? Mortimer had enough movement. He could have pulled you up. We'll say he pulled you up to standing on your turn, so you're not prone.
I was gonna try and do the same thing, like after I healed you, try and pull you up as an action. But since he did it, then I'm going to move down here and cast.
Here, I'll make it fair for you. Yeah, he did enough. He was able to get you up 14.
Cool.
I'll cast Vicious Mockery on this green one.
Green one? All right. Vicious Mockery.
13, by the way. Saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. He fails, taking 2 points of damage, and now has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
All right, and
What do you yell? What does your character yell?
You look stupid.
I don't understand what you do.
Well, who's the one that looks
Does that
stupid?
really hurt my feelings? You see a tear rolling down the corpse's eye.
Harlan falls prone again because that was a lame weak sauce.
I can't really see them, so every time I dodge down and up, like around the corner to cast a spell, I'm just like, you look stupider than the last one.
This one puts a hand on the shoulder of the other cultist and says, "You're not stupid. You just don't have a formal education. It's all right." Are you guys right?
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm done there.
Okay. So this attack from green will be a disadvantage. So we'll take the less of these 2 rolls. A natural 1. All right. It misses wildly.
Yeah, isn't it?
Max, you're up.
Okay. Am I able to sneak over? Oh, there's no room for me. Can I sneak in there and shoot at somebody?
Yeah, you could sneak in there. Like, here, I'll kind of move your token for you. You could get to, like, there and take a shot and pop back out.
Okay. Can I send Leroy to do that?
You can.
Okay. Leroy is going to finally join the game.
All right, so go ahead. You'll just move you back because you guys are going to pop back anyway.
Yep.
Go ahead and make your bow attack and then Leroy's bite. Ooh, Leroy misses, unfortunately.
Leroy, what the fuck, man?
He gives an apologetic snake shrug.
All right, now my
Snakes
bow.
have shoulders.
He does, yeah. He's a special snake.
I love this snake.
14
he does
misses, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. Max shrugs at herself.
I just look back to a snake and her just shrugging at each other, very confused. Did Max get a new best friend?
This one sees...
No one will replace Derva.
This one assumes that Mortimer is a cleric and is going to shoot a bow at him since he healed someone.
With his potion.
Oh, shit! He gets shot for 2 damage.
Side table. Because Harlan is so huge and Mortimer is so tiny, do I obscure him any?
You do, but not to the point it wouldn't matter because his AC is not that high.
Cool.
But good looking out.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Meanwhile.
Oh, I have to make a concentration check now on my bonfire. Here I go. Constitution save. Fuck, it's gone as the fire disappears.
It was a good bonfire, Morty.
It's okay, Morty. It needed to dissipate because I was getting tired of that dead cultist smell.
Oh, is that what that was? I thought it smelled good.
Special is going to move here. He's going to shoot a bow at Harlan.
Harlan dies.
No.
5, miss.
That's a miss.
Stop with that.
This guy's dead. I'll take him out of the order. Harlan, your turn.
Harlan's like...
Get him, Harlan.
All he sees is red right now. because he's just like, you sons of bitches. And he attacks Green.
Right, swing, Harlan. Strike a mighty blow.
That's,
God damn it, Harlan. That doesn't hit.
He's still reeling from pain earlier, and he just kind of he lunges to the side as he's swinging and totally misses. He's like, oh, flexes. He cough flexes.
Oh, for a point of order, Max, you still have your Bardic Inspiration.
I do.
If you wanted to roll that d6 on your last attack roll, we can resolve that if you wanted to try and hit.
Okay. How do I do that?
Just in the chat,
Mhm.
in Roll20, type /roll 1d6, space 1d6. 5. Yeah, that hits, so that guy would have taken 9 points of damage. He's still alive, but worse for wear.
Thank goodness for that Bardic.
Okay, so the
Are they
hearts are
bloodied?
Bardic. Okay, good to know. So
Yeah,
then
that's how to
Morty
keep
still
track
has
of them.
it.
Yeah, he's got one. He doesn't have an attack. He's
Yeah.
gonna use it for like a save or something.
Yeah.
Too bad he couldn't apply that to the potion.
The heart signifies
Sure.
the higher chances of a bard attack.
Oh, and his thing is gone. So let me.
I would never attack Morty. See,
Hmm.
Morty, I'm
Alright.
nice. I'm nice.
You're totally nice.
Thank you.
Anyway, he pulls out a knife made out of ice
What?
and hurls it at Red. Oh, and he's going to use his Bardic. Or it's 1d6. 1d6. 1 is enough. He hits.
Oh
Yes.
my
Ooh.
god.
It does 3 points of piercing. And then green, red, and orange have to make con save or dex saves. Here's green. Here's red. And here's orange. All right, so green fails, dying. Red fails, taking another 7 points. Orange succeeds, taking 3. So Mortimer hurls this icy knife over your shoulder, Harlan. It sticks in the chest of Red, and you watch as it bursts into shrapnel of ice all around. And the shrapnel hits this cultist in the back of the head, killing them instantly. He goes, and that's how you do it.
Harlan, still facing forward, just puts his hand behind his back, like, yo, low 5, man. Good job. Hand
All
flex.
right, now I'm gonna hide over here.
Max says, don't throw up.
It's fine. Like I said, day by day, the killing gets easier and easier.
Max nods approvingly. So does
My
Leroy.
I double winked. because I
Leroy's
can't
very
wink.
pleased with that statement.
He's very pleased with that statement.
All right, it's
He feels
Cap's
like
turn.
Morty has gone up on his list of approved servants.
I'm gonna move this corpse out of the way, but Cap's gonna go ahead and fill the breach here, Harlan, unless you stop him.
Harlan coughs. It's like a flex of passage. Guess he's.
Flex
I'm
of
hurt.
passage.
He's not an idiot. He's just real hurt.
All right, he gives a nod, and he's going to go ahead and swing with his mace. That is not enough to connect. Derva, you're up.
Move down here. And Vicious Mockery red.
All right, wisdom save.
Jesus Christ.
He succeeds.
Well, that 1 damage. We're so good at those.
Boom.
What was the insult you attempt to fling as they resist? Or the mockery you attempted?
Your mother loves rats.
Do you never go upstairs for haircuts? Like they're like super cheap.
I do. I like this style.
Oof.
They flip their hair.
Big oof.
As they
Be
flip
jazzed soon.
all out of it.
Anything else in your turn, Derva?
No, that's it.
All right. First to burn. This one moves up to here. Can't really get into the fracas, so stays put. Takes a dodge action. Max.
All right. I think we can finally start seeing some shit from over here. All right. So Leroy's gonna. Who's dead? It's Red still alive?
Yeah, he could get to red and snake back to
Okay.
behind you with his
Okay.
movement.
So he's gonna do that.
All right. 16 unfortunately is not enough.
Jeez, Leroy, sleeping today, man.
These guys are
Max
wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
Mm,
Because you see as he tries to bite, it kind of just hits this heavy plate of armor that this individual's wearing beneath their robes. You could also take your shot on red if you'd like.
I am. I'm thinking about that. Yep, I think Max is gonna do that. You believe in it? There we go.
Miss.
Ooh.
Alright, that guy's dead.
Max and Leroy sulk back into their corner.
Red's going to swing his mace at.
Harley gives a commiserating flex
Yeah.
as they walk away. Don't worry, I'm missing a lot too.
As this guy takes a real good swing at Cat, but Cat just throws his shield up and just deflects it.
Love it.
Flexing
And
shield.
he goes, "Ah, shit." This one back here is going to fire a bow at Cap because Cap's being a shield wall right now. God damn it! Arrow clinks up the shield. Harlan, you're up.
What does Harlan want to do?
What does Harlan want to do?
If one were to grapple somebody, do they occupy the same space as them, or are they beside them?
I would say are you intent to try and grapple the enemy and pull them back through?
My intent, like if I do so, depending on how the spacing goes, is to grapple them and to just hold them in place.
You'd be grappling them from Cap's square. You can't end your turn in his square.
Okay.
Yeah,
Could I
over send the message?
Could I attempt to grapple Red and then drag them back into the corner behind me?
No, you can't move them through your allies.
Lame. I mean, I had to ask. Yeah.
It's worth it. It's worth an asking.
I guess I'll just pop up on Cap real quick and swing at him and then pop back.
He'll get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine. Harlan doesn't care.
Cool. Go ahead.
I'm not even going to bother moving. I'm just going to roll.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. And he's going to swing at you? Nope.
Stalemate again. As Harlan does this, he's like, "I will provide Merkul with these bones," because he kept hearing them say that over and over again, like previously. So he's just trying to mock them right now.
All right, as you mock them about Mirkul, they just kind of shruggers at each other because they're like cool with Bane and they don't really care about Mirkul. And they're like, well, if Mirkul wants to start a turf world, then so fucking be it. Right.
Interesting.
Mortimer's turn. He's going to peek up.
Morty, these aren't bone guys.
They're not bone guys.
This isn't the Bone Patrol.
Are they burn guys?
I don't know.
All right. He's going to go 5, 10. He's going to cast Create Bonfire! Fire! Bang! He's casting it on top of. He'll cast it on orange. I should make a dex save. Fails, taking 7 points of fire damage. Cap's turn. Cap's gonna swing at red. Makes attack. Yes! Connects. 4 points of bludgeoning. this guy, this cultist is looking up at Cap bleary-eyed going, is that all you got? And that's Cap's turn. Durva.
Okay. Well, Vicious Mockery is not doing anything. I got 2 daggers, so I'm gonna throw one of my daggers at red. A dirty 20. Woohoo!
That hits.
Nice.
Under his breath, Harlan goes, God damn it.
As he sputters out, bleeding from the throat, collapsing to the floor dead.
Perfect. And yeah, that's all I can really do. So I will just end my turn there.
All right, excellent. Let's put this symbol so you know your dagger's in his throat. This guy's turn.
As time passes, you guys keep noticing Harlan's look become more and more sullen as he hasn't been able to draw any blood for a few turns.
Aww.
Max
Except for his own.
with understanding, since she and Leroy have been also unsuccessful.
This guy takes a dodge action. He can't fucking get in there. So, Max, it's your turn.
All right. Max is going to hold Leroy back this time. She's going to pop up and then shoot.
All right. Shoot for orange then. Go ahead and make a shot. That hits, doing 10 points of damage. As you finally level a good arrow, because you've kind of gotten a good look at these guys' armor, and you realize, like, just kind of above the shoulders, there's a good spot to hit them. And you jam an arrow right into that sweet spot. And you're, as he's looking real fucked up.
Max gets a little crazy look in her eyes, like a crazy, satisfied psychopath kind of look.
Leroy nods approvingly.
Durva's smiling the biggest crazy smile ever and nodding.
You guys are you okay? This cultist is dead, so his turn's over. This one's in the fire. Just kind of moves up and swings his mace at Cap. 17 misses. Cap deflects easily, flexing at him, and looks back to Harlan for approval.
Harlan's even more sullen now. He's just like, why didn't they roll 17s against me?
You see Cap don a yikes face and look away. Harlan, it is your sullen turn.
He without regard to anything, he's gonna pop up again and smack him because that's all he wants to do right now is fucking make somebody bleed that isn't Harlan.
Right. Attack.
Harlan hates everything right now.
He swings his mace at you, hitting you for 4 damage on the way out.
Damn.
Harlan's just like, this is just stupid.
I just pat Harlan. It's okay. You'll get the last one, okay? The most important one.
Harlan intentionally sits down. He's done.
Oh no, he's prone.
Prone. Mortimer will peek up on his turn and move the bonfire slightly to the left. Die! This person incinerates in flames, screaming. And then he'll go, alright, I'll drop it so you guys can get through. And the fire disappears. Yeah, rushes up, sees one more individual and swings. Missing with his mace.
Fuck.
Durva.
Alright. 1 to 15. Alright, I can see her. It's this one right below Cap, right? I just can't see
Yes.
the color, so I figured. Oh, there is no color. That's why. Haha. Um.
That's the
You
first
know,
one you guys hit. He's still alive. She's still alive.
I'm. I'm gonna take one more of my fingers, throw it at her with my vicious mockery, and say, "This will be you soon." Wherever my vicious mockery is, there it is.
They
Leroy
succeed.
hisses disapprovingly as he watches his snack fly.
Damn.
Is that your whole turn, or
I really can't do anything else. Let's see. What is my bonus actions are 2-weapon fighting. So I could throw my dagger as a no
oh,
that
you could swing with the dagger,
oh
not throw it.
yeah, sorry. I'm right
Yeah,
next to her, so I can do that as a bonus action.
yeah.
Oh, so close.
Hit. That hits. Full damage. It doesn't get your bonus, so it'd only be the 4 damage.
Okay.
And they're barely holding on at this stage. It becomes their turn. They swing their mace at you angrily, hitting you for 8 bludgeoning.
Me? Bitch.
Yes, Durva. I mean, you hit them, they're gonna hit you.
I don't like your haircut.
Max, your turn.
All right, Max is going to move up in front of Harlan because he's sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
He doesn't even pay attention. He just
I
just
feel like
sits
we're just
there.
scooting around Harlan, and he's just.
He's just sulking, understandably. And can she see this homeboy that's left?
Can you see this
I
guy?
can't. I can see the top, like the very tip of him. Can I pop up
You can.
towards where Cap is and then pop back? Like,
You
pew,
could, but
pew.
you take an attack of opportunity, and you'd also be shooting at disadvantage because you'd be in his melee range.
Okay.
But if you wanted to use your swords, you could do that and attack.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Let me pop that up. Power.
Yeah, and we'll just count
Right,
it. We'll see if you kill him. If you kill him, then we won't worry about the attack of opportunity.
And he can't attack back if he's dead.
Oh.
Yes. She.
That's cool.
My bad.
Oh, I'm missing so. There we go. Oh.
That just misses. That hits. How do you dispatch of this nefarious individual with your blade?
She stands directly over him and pierces his heart and screams for Harlan. And then she rolls back to Harlan and said, I did that for you.
As they're dying, they go, "Who's Harlan?" As the encounter ends, you dispatch these cultists.
Carla's kicking rocks.
You guys are in this bloodied hallway with the corpses of these cultists strewn all about it.
Loot the bodies.
Loot.
All right. I won't. You know, go ahead and roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Pew pew.
Ooh, a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I got a reward a nat 20. Let's see.
Derva, don't forget your dagger.
That's what I was gonna say. I just saw it in the thing. I pick up my dagger, so you can take that off.
Yeah, with your 12, you find your dagger. As well as each one of these people has a mace. They each have a longbow and varying numbers of arrows. If you want to collect them, max, you can collect anywhere between. We'll do a d20 roll. That's not right.
Only one
So we'll
was not
say
broken.
we'll do that
Oh, for
plus
that one
10,
arrow.
so 11.
Okay.
11
11
amongst them. Yeah,
Okay.
I should have a
Thank you.
plus. All right, so you find 11 usable arrows. You
Nice.
also find kind of tucked on the persons of one of these people, a very well hidden away, is a potion of healing.
Nice. She's gonna give it to Harlan.
Harlan.
Harlan's back. He's still sitting down over there, just sulking.
Well, she passes it over to him and says, "Drink this shit."
He eyeballs it, begrudgingly accepts it.
All right. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2 if you're drinking it.
Is there a quick way in that sheet, or just roll 2?
In the chat on Roll20, you can just type /roll space 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Almost max. You almost got max healing from Max's potion.
You're just full
Maximum
of dad jokes,
effort.
aren't you?
Max gives it a little flex, just a tiny little subtle flex.
I'll also
He gets
say
Harlan stands up.
All right. I'll also say with the nat 20 investigation, Max, you find tucked away a small little journal on one of these cultists.
Oh.
You
Can she read it?
It is written in common. You see there is a note here. There's notes in here about just it's like the notebook of someone who really isn't into their job. But the pay is really good. But there's all these annoying people they have to deal with. It describes a lot of strange, like weirdly, a lot of politics goes on with this cult and the other cults.
Dear diary.
Yeah, it's a very like Dear Diary type of thing. But as you're searching through it, you find an entry about a woman named Khalil, and it describes this woman as kind of like the head torturer. So she's a very nefarious individual, and she really likes cutting on people and putting salt into their wounds, and makes me. They kind of the account is like it makes the person a little uncomfortable, a little squeamish, even for a cultist, and remarks about how they will often disguise themselves with magic to imitate people that the person they're torturing might trust or know. If they've gotten information about it, let's use magic to disguise themselves. But it's just after that, it's just more ranting about the day to day and really cramped quarters and God, it stinks down here. And mentions the Vanthan Poors just in passing with no like real useful information.
Okay. Max shares this information with the group.
Are we free to move about?
Yeah, you're out of initiative.
Harlan comments. He's like, wouldn't it be funny if Vendetta was a torture?
That's actually what I was thinking. Like, Max nods
Harlan just laughs and goes, "That's hilarious." I'm glad I only used 1 point of healing on her.
Derva, as you enter this room,
which one, the bottom or the side?
This one.
Yep. Okay.
As you enter this room, the one you entered, I assume, you just see there's a crypt in there. You see an empty sarcophagus, and you see they're not depicted here, but what appears to be like several bedrolls laying on the ground. Presumably, these cultists were sleeping in this room.
Harlan goes up to the hallway of the door. He doesn't open it. He just walks up there. He's in the process of walking there.
Okay.
sulking over there. Okay, so can I check the bedrolls for anything?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Oof.
Ooh. You thoroughly search this room and you realize there is nothing of value. You are looking around and this bedrolls are pretty standard, a little ratty and moss ridden from being down this damp environment. But yeah, nothing of note, unfortunately. But you feel really confident that there's nothing hidden here.
All right.
Harlan's got his ear up to the door. He's trying to listen for
Make
stuff.
a perception check, please.
I just got poopy rolls today.
You hear the faint sound of crying on the other side of the door.
Is it dark in this room, or like if would it still be lit if I put my torch out?
Let me double check.
Oh.
You have some light in the room you're in, peering in from the southeast corridor in the south. There's some light coming in, but this area here, you can see as you're listening a little bit of light, flickering light beneath. Durva, in that room, you see another sarcophagus.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about this. Is this really filled with skeletons?
Indeed, it is. This sarcophagus is filled to the brim with various bones.
The bones.
There's
And you
Cappy.
see just several flickering torches.
Yeah,
Cappy would be interested in this one.
He comes down and stares at the bones quietly.
Can I ask him to reach in and see if there's anything in there since he's all about the bones?
Cap will search the bones. I roll an investigation for him.
Are you gonna roll the bones?
Yes.
Cap finds many bones, but nothing else.
Can I give him the help action since I asked him to do it?
Very well, I'll allow you to retcon an additional roll.
Just saying.
Yes.
Wow.
He finds even less bones than originally.
Oh my god. Gets a splinter
I
from the bone.
see you cheating, and they judge you guilty.
Well, I was gonna say it before, and I forgot I'm on push to talk, so that's my fault.
You're good. I'm just giving you shit. But yeah, no. Thorough search of this pile of bones, it just seems to be a bunch of fucking bones. They really like bones.
I shiver walk off back up here, and then this person to the left of me, knowing that I wasted a bone throwing a finger at her, I snap her finger and feed it to Leroy.
Leroy hisses with appreciation. And then he slivers over to one of the bones and takes them with him.
Durva, with your horrible, brutish, orcish strength, you manage to snap another finger off of a dead individual and feed it to the snake.
Perfect.
Harlan looks back and just continues thinking that's a really weird fucking thing to do.
Why she keep doing that?
I don't know, man. Hey, Morty, can you come over here?
He's hungry.
Sure.
He hasn't eaten all day.
Any friend, I wouldn't say best friend. Any friend of Max is a friend of me. Friend.
I'd be like, yo, Morty, get ready to cast a bonfire if I need you to. And Harlan opens the door.
You call it, Chief. He readies the action. And you see in the corner what appears to be an old woman huddled in the corner, looking very afraid. Hey, oh my. Who are you? Have you come to hurt me?
Max says, watch out. Be careful.
What'd she say?
Have you come to hurt me? Oh, no,
Harlan's like,
brigands.
Only if you give me cause.
Oh, please, I was taken here, and these terrible people, they beat me, and one of them bathed in this blood like a crazy person and laughed and told me to dance.
Can I look at any of these cultists in this room and see if they've got, like, kind of dry blood on them?
Yes, go ahead and make a perception check.
That wouldn't be their own, like they were bathing in, I'm sorry.
They are covered in a lot of blood. It's very hard to tell whether it's old blood, new blood.
Okay,
There's just a lot of blood.
my next
Some of
psycho
them are
thing
burned
that
really bad.
Derva would do would grab this one right behind me, this green one by the hair, and drag it up and say, "This one?
Oh God! She shields her eyes.
It's
Why
this
are you
one."
doing that? Please, I'm just an old woman.
Okay, I apologize and throw her back out of the room.
Oh.
Max is gonna cast Detect Magic because she doesn't trust this old hag.
Max, you cast Detect Magic, and you detect quite clearly the veneer of illusion magic upon this woman.
Oh shit!
Max says that's her. She tugs on Derva and says, "Don't move."
That's who? What's going on, dearies? I don't understand what the problem is.
As she's walking towards him, Harlan is cautiously keeping his hand on his weapons just in case, because he does recall the whole
fireball incident?
pistachio. No, he recalls the pistachio disguisey thing about people hiding themselves, and it's kind of weird that she's in this room by herself. Also, is she covered in blood or anything?
Oh, well, make a perception check as she's walking towards you.
I don't see anything.
Even with a 5, it's not too hard to see. Behind her is a trail of bloody footprints. But she doesn't appear to be covered in blood.
Huh, interesting. He continues his defensive stance.
Oh, can you just help an old woman get out of here?
I kind of like. I guess I kind of like look back at Max and like confused and can I like? I mean, I don't have much left. But I guess I would kind of like grip my dagger and like, am I throwing this at her?
Since I'm right here in the front, and can I just make him like an intimidation check? Like, who are you? In my most menacing flex possible.
Our cap would be in here with you too. Go ahead.
I don't like my rolls today at all.
I wish you had spoken.
Oh, she just cowers. Oh no, I'm just an old woman named Deborah. Please,
Deborah?
Nebra.
Oh,
I
was like, what a basic name.
My name's Hilda.
Deborah.
You said yes, Max.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think Derva would have taken a second. Max said throw, I throw.
Ah, shit! Go ahead. Throw your dagger. 16. Let's see. That hits. Roll damage. The dagger hits the old woman. And 1 second. Still appears to be the old woman. Why would you do that?
How the fuck? I like look back at Max like really confused.
Max is like, she's full
the
of
fuck,
shit.
dude. If that's how we're gonna play, she shanks Harlan.
Oh my god!
She's going to stab Harlan twice. Oh, I want to do dagger. For 8 and 6 piercing.
Do I get anything because I was prepared defensively?
I'll say, we'll say you were taking dodge action, so she'll have disadvantage. Does that sound fair?
Okay, that sounds fair.
All right. So it'll be a 14 and 13. So
that does not hit.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So you see as quick 2 flashes of this dagger fly out, and you watch as the illusion of the old woman fades, and it's this woman drenched in blood with these blood-soaked robes grinning at you. Time to die. And we'll roll initiative.
Max does a quick sigh because for a second she thought she was wrong and felt really bad about him getting shanked by an old lady.
She managed to get her save to not lose concentration on the spell.
Okay.
Harlan goes, I've already died once. It's boring.
Oh no.
All right, we have to roll initiative.
Yikes. Yeah, let me bring up the turn order here. All right. Mortimer. Gets a net 20 for initiative.
There you go. Morty to the rescue.
Cap. It's a 14. All right. And we'll just use Leroy's as your initiative.
Yeah,
Max.
that's fine. I clicked on Max, not on Leroy, so I don't know why he popped up.
It's all good. As long as you click your initiative count, we know it's yours. Correct. Mortimer's gonna go, oh crap. Alright, well I guess it's time to use Gosh! Bonfire!
Oh yeah, I had him prepare that too.
Yes.
Yep.
This was great. This was so great.
It's really great. A bonfire. She has to make a dex save. Wow, whoa, she's got some good decks. But fails. Whoa! Takes 5 points of damage. As the fire erupts beneath her. Mortimer's gonna go, alright, well, I guess I'll make room for other people. 5, 10, 15, 20. Good luck, girls!
There's Mortimer counting again. Crazy guy.
Oh. He's like walking 4 feet, 10 feet.
Leroy hisses at Mortimer in a really kind of fashion.
Yeah, sorry. I like to count my paces. Keep it on my Fitbit.
Oh my god.
Alright, it's your turn.
What do I do? Like he's like, man, the Lion the Witch, the audacity of this bitch. He attacks her.
Nice.
Lion the what?
What?
You come up with better shit than the bard does.
I do have a very high performance score. It's a +4.
Oh, Lion Witch in the wardrobe.
Yeah.
That hits. Nice. Roll damage.
Vindication!
He's flexes. Back, baby!
God damn it.
He's semi-back,
nice.
baby!
Clocker for 5. Anything else in your turn?
What do I got? Do I have anything? I'm mad. I might do something. Ooh. No, I don't do anything.
Alright. Cap's going to look at you with a nod of we got this and swing his mace. And crack her in the skull.
Nice.
Doing 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Alright, Max, you're up.
Alright. Max is gonna send Leroy in.
You can actually send him like right here, and he's got 10-foot reach, so he can just.
Way to go.
Leroy lashes out, and as this woman is like pulling her blade back, getting ready to, and she sees she's getting a good angle to strike under Harlan's shoulder to kill him. Leroy snaps out, grabs her neck, starts injecting the poison into her veins, and you see her eyes start to loll back as she begins to seize and collapse on the ground, dead.
Oh my fucking god.
Leroy!
Burning in a bonfire on top of that.
Oh my god.
That's my boy.
Does did the magical disguise dissipate? Or was she disguised? Okay.
Yeah. You see just like? This very lanky half-elven woman covered in blood with this blood red, obviously stained robe. It's hard to tell what color the hair is supposed to be, maybe black, but it's caked with blood.
Interesting.
God, you're so lucky you didn't get hit by her.
There's a reason I approached cautiously.
Yeah, that's fair.
Max
because
is
I had
so
fallen once already.
Max is so proud of Leroy. She picks him up Britney Spears style again.
Oh my god.
He gives all the pomp and circumstance that a self-righteous snake can give.
He does the
And then
wave.
he does the wave, yeah. And she looks at Derva and says, "You got any more fingers?"
Yes, I do. I have that would be after this one. I have 5 more.
Harlan yells, "I got some grilled fingers up here."
Nice.
I
Leroy
pop
needs a
him. I
snack.
pop him a finger.
Hey, do you guys
Morty
like lady
drops the
fingers?
bonfire. I assume that we have succeeded in killing the woman in the bathtub.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
don't worry about it, man. She tried to kill me. We're good.
Good
All right,
job.
I want to see if she has anything, so I'm gonna roll investigation.
I kick her.
Yeah.
Word.
I do
I kick
too.
her.
I'm
real hard.
mainly looking for like
You
something.
guys are gonna
Never mind.
JoJo meme stomp her. Got it.
Well, I
that's
was gonna
terrible.
see if there was something maybe like a sigil that would show what she is that we could turn into the uh cop guy. But I know
On her person, all you find is just a regular dagger.
another dagger. You say?
We could sell that on the market.
You could, if you'd like to collect it, you may.
Or hear me out. I could have
Does it look
3
cool?
daggers as I pick up the dagger wherever it struck her.
It doesn't look particularly remarkable. In fact, it seems kind of rusted.
Harlan kicks her again and walks away.
She is dead,
Her
right?
body, yeah, her body lists over here slightly as you kick the corpse.
Mac's gonna come in here and check stuff out.
You can do a medicine check if you'd like to see if she's dead.
Yeah, because I don't trust nothing. There we go.
I mean, I've kicked her 3 times now. Would I notice if there was anything other than death?
You gaze upon this woman. She is very dead.
Okay,
The other
good.
thing you notice is this sarcophagus filled with, various humanoid bloods. I mean, this woman has to have some sort of bloodborne disease by now. You're pretty certain. Especially bathing in that shit. Very disgusting.
Do we have anything that that we can put that blood in?
You have like a couple of used healing potion vials if you want to collect some.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Gross
want
blood.
it, you want to put some blood in there, I'd throw the bottle at her.
I want to.
All right, you can add into your inventory vial of blood, which actually is a reagent for some spells. So who knows?
There
you might need it.
Absolutely disgusting.
All right, it looks like we've reached a bunch of dead ends.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say that we could probably go tell him that we solved the cultist issue.
Harlan turns around and dares Sturva to stick her hand in the blood tub, see if there's anything in there.
What are you gonna give me?
I said it's a dare, not a bribe.
I don't know the difference. I do it.
All right. Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw for me. Okay. You're just sticking your hand in it, right?
Correct.
As you get to it, the disgusting smell of the blood causes you to retch and you vomit in your mouth a little bit.
Gross. But I don't
But
take
you are
my
able to
eyes.
stick your hand in it.
I don't.
Harlan laughs, and this brings a little bit of joy back into his life.
I don't break eye contact with Harlan as I do this, even though I have vomit in my mouth.
All right, everybody. I just want to remind you, because the Dungeon Master forgot to mention in his recap, that at some stage we were informed of the sound of stone on stone creaking.
What?
Oh yeah, there's a secret door in here probably.
Yeah, you posited a secret door.
Can I come over here and slap the wall? Just with my hand?
And they said it was fairly close to the room they were being held in.
Oh. Well,
feel free to investigate. Don't tell me how to live your life.
I still take my bloody hand and I slap the wall.
Harlan walks over down the hallway towards the. He recalls this. He just maybe there's something at the dead end over here.
So you want to investigate this hall?
I want to investigate. Yeah, like right here where this dead end is.
Derva, you can make your investigation check with your bloody hand.
Ooh,
And Mortimer will assist you, Harlan. So you can roll with advantage.
What kind of check? Investigation?
Investigation with advantage. So roll twice, seek the better.
11.
Derva, you run your bloody hand across the wall to realize there are many bloody handprints all over this wall.
I
You
compare hand
feel
sizes.
almost. It's very similar to the hands of this woman here, and you feel almost like there was a kindred psycho who lived in this room.
I start walking out of the room and go, "Yep, she's crazy."
The introspection does not hit you as you go. That was a crazy lady.
Yep, that's it. She's crazy.
But with an 11 in the hallway, is something in the hallway? Let's see. You look down here, Harlan, and you're not finding anything. But you move all the way back up to here, and you feel a groove in the wall.
I found the groove, guys. I found my funk.
Would you like to attempt to push it or pull upon it?
I look at Morty. I'm like, yeah, Morty. Round 2.
Yes.
Prepare the fire.
You got it, Chief.
And I
His hands go up.
I cautiously attempt to open whatever is right there.
Max readies her bow, just in case.
All right. Because it doesn't connect properly on the map, I'll have to just describe it to you. You see, you managed to pull open a narrow corridor, wide enough for you to press your back against it and slide through, even in armor. And it seems to lead into another room filled with water, and you can see several pillars, like those wood pillars that are holding up in a pathway ahead of you. But you'll have to squeeze through to get a good look at what's going on in there.
He squeezes through.
And as you kind of squeeze through, you see again what appears to be these wooden pillars and various torches, like stuffed torches floating in the water.
Torches are lit, or they're actually in the water doused?
They're out, yeah, doused. Just, sticks floating in the water, more or less. And you see what appears to be a doorway to the northeast.
Gotcha. I'm
Morty's
looking
gonna
back.
go, can we come through? Is it safe?
I look back through the crack. I'm like, hey guys, there's nothing in here that I can see. I do see a door though. And he steps
Do you
up
all want to
towards the
proceed in?
pillar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna just grab everybody. Actually, oh, sorry. Derva and Cat. You guys all squeeze in, and there's this door over here. You see what appears to be like more collapsed hallway further down.
Oh, you guys want to check this door? You want to go around the corner? It looks like there's a bend over there.
Everyone make a perception check for me, please. I'm not going to roll for the other two because it doesn't matter. All three of you hear to the north, you hear the sound of and like the crash of water. And you hear what almost sounds like people engaged in combat.
Yo, I hear the sound of people fighting. I don't know if it's fighting their inner demons or not, but they're fighting something.
Well,
Max hears the water and is like, I don't like getting my hair wet.
Are we able to maybe like it sounded like there was water. Maybe Leroy can hide underneath the water and look.
We did find him in the sewer water.
And Max can. I don't. Is speak with animals a spell slot or?
It is,
Yeah.
but she.
You've used detect magic, speak with animals,
Yeah,
and
I have one more spell slot
you have one
left.
more left. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's up to you. If you
yeah,
want to do it again, you can ask him to scout.
yeah. Let's do it because that was
All right.
helpful. It won't let me
All
click
right.
on speak.
So we'll give you a speak then.
All right, so Max tells Leroy, "Go check that out." And he goes,
All right. He looks to you and just says, "Yes, mistress, I will investigate." And he
"I love
slithers to the
Leroy's
water.
voice."
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for Leroy, and I'll give you advantage because he's in his lair.
All right. I'm gonna do it. Can I do it off of Leroy or off of me?
It would be off of him, so it'd be his dexterity.
Oh, there's okay.
If he doesn't have a stealth ability, it'd be his dex. 14,
Yeah, I
good.
was like,
Yeah. He slithers up, and I gave you vision on him, right?
yes, you did. Yeah, so he
Uh,
can see.
Leroy sees this unfolding. Leroy sees is this large hulking figure crashes a large club into this man's skull, killing him, and then swings back at this guy who just seems to get hit by it, but just reels back from him. And then Leroy kind of swims back and goes, "Mistress, there's a hulking man killing people, and a hooded figure that he's squaring off with. They seem quite intent on murdering one another."
Max relays this information to the rest of the group.
Do we let
Who
them?
battle?
Do we let them finish each other off so we only have one person, or
That would
mean-
be the smart approach.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, so.
we could sneak attack? I don't even know here.
I mean, if you guys want to sneak attack, I'm not stepping out front first because I am not stealthy.
I think that would be a
Cap
Max
looks to
thing.
you.
I think Max's stealth.
Why did Cap look at me?
I've got disadvantage on one thing in my entire character sheet, and that's stealth.
I wonder why.
Yeah, Max's stealth is +4.
Can how would it work?
Make it an Joey, make an intelligence check for Leroy for me, just to see if he could give you any more useful information.
Okay.
He'll say to you, "The large man appeared to be killing people wearing robes similar to what we've been killing, mistress."
Oh fuck yeah, let's help him. Do I? Well, we don't look like a cultist, so I feel like he wouldn't turn on us.
Heck no, we got flaming fist badges. We're good to go.
Yeah, I feel like we should go in there and help him.
We should go in and help him.
Are you guys all rushing in?
Yep. I am.
All right, we're not stealthing. I go around the corner, right here.
All right, as you begin to rush in, the group of you see this figure look back. The cloaked figure looks towards you all and begins to dart off away from you all into the shadows.
No.
I can't move my character.
Oh, you can't? Oh, I'm sorry. Here, there you go. Can you move now?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
So which guy?
But
moved?
as he darts off, you watch as this hulking figure, the cloaked one. You see this hulking figure. He takes his large club and like plants it into the ground in the water, and just starts breathing heavily.
And the hulking one was on our side, right? The one that we presume is on our side.
You presume.
Okay.
Are we in combat?
No. he
Okay,
seems to be just looking in your
Harlan runs
direction,
up. Harlan
and
runs up to the dude.
yeah, he's lifting his hand up to you guys like a gesture of like, non-combat.
Harlan Predator shakes him, just like instinctively, and helps him up. And at the same time, he does 5 points of lay on hands for the dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and he looks pretty wounded. But you heal him for 5. And as you heal him, here I'll kind of show you the token a little better here. You see this man who's got this very horribly burn-looking, scarred face. His left eye is just barely open. Like you can see that he can see through it, but it looks pretty like uh, calloused and hard to look through. So their eyes kind of wide open. He has multiple wounds on him. He's wearing clothes that aren't like finery, but they're nicer clothes. You know, you Max, you would notice, it's probably from one of the more lordly boutiques up in the higher city. Um, so he's wearing nice clothes, not like the finest, but nice ones. Uh, and he just looks to you all, and he just goes, "Oh, well, thank you for your aid."
Harlan's like, should I chase after that dude?
He puts a hand on your shoulder. I would be cautious, but we should.
Harlan
First,
just goes
allow
after
me
him.
to give introductions.
Max, kind of recognizing his clothing and stuff, goes up and introduces herself and asks what's been going on here.
Yeah, and go ahead and make a history check. I'll give you advantage because you are noble.
Also, Harlan, being who he is absolutely fascinated by this dude's face.
I'll go ahead and roll again, Joey, because you have advantage. Yeah, we'll take the 14. You look at this man as you approach him, asking him what's going on, and you realize quite quickly that this is Mortlock Van Thampoor. He is one of the Van Thampoor family, the people who apparently own this establishment and are in league with the cultists. And you look around and see just a bunch of dead cultists laying in the water. And Leroy told you that he was killing them.
Oh boy.
But as he's breathing, he goes, "I'm Mortlock Van Thampoor, and I thank you for your aid. That man was an assassin sent by my family to kill me. I owe you my life."
Max says, "Will you fight with us?"
How ragged does this dude look after I give him 5 points?
He looks still pretty well hurt. Not as hurt as you or Mortimer, but pretty well hurt.
Oh, okay, but he's in better shape than I am then.
Yeah, he seems to be a very stout fellow.
He's a good meat shield.
Yeah.
Can Derva slink
He'll look
off
to
and look in
you.
here?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and do it. I was just Derva kind of slinking off, looking.
Yeah,
at the
Derva's like, treasure.
Yes, 100%. That's exactly. Derva goes, "Is that treasure?"
Shiny.
So I'm just kind of stealthing off.
I'll get to you in a second, then, Derva. Give me one moment.
I mean, the dude said we should go after him. I would imagine Harlan's already started walking towards up there.
He'll actually hold you firm for a second, Harlan, before you go off. He'll say, "Friend, before we move forward, you want me to help?" He looks to you. He says, "He'll go, Lady Cardinale. Sorry, not pleased with the graces of the Cardinale, Lady Cardinale. To be perfectly frank, I don't want to have anything to do with that man who assaulted me or my family. But," and he looked to you, "I see you know that nobles lose a bit of grace. And I'll let you roll a persuasion check on him."
All right.
Wait, what is he trying to say about this dude?
He's just saying to not immediately pursue him until we can regroup, more or less.
I ask him, is that dude a cultist or just an assassin? Because Harlan's here on cultist killing business, not assassin killing business.
All right. He'll look to Max and go, "Well, despite what my mother is, she always said it's rude to not help a lady. I'll help you all out as long as I can, but once we're done here dealing with him," and he'll look to Harlan, "and he is a fucking cultist, I'll tell you."
All right, Harlan's pumped. He wants to kill him.
Max
Oh,
nods in appreciation. She said, "This will look proudly upon your family name for helping with this
fuck my
duty."
family name,
And
he
Derva just
says.
has treasure in her eyes.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Sorry, in a second. And as well, we'll go real quick then. As this conversation is continuing, Derva, you walk in this room that appears to be filled with treasure chests.
4 mimics attack.
What do you do?
I wanted to kind of stealth away, so nobody noticed that. But as I came around the corner and I saw these, Derva would have 100% been like, "Fucking treasure."
I'll let you open up one of these chests to see what's inside.
Oh God.
I
Oh, here we
would,
go. Maybe
I would
rats everywhere.
probably open up the one that is closest to me right now.
As you flip open the lid of this chest, it's not locked. You see a plethora of copper pieces, thousands of them, in 2 red-eyed crystal vials with gold stoppers. And you also see, just a bunch of copper coins and two vials of this red liquid.
And I wouldn't
And
know
then
what
this
these vials
entire
are.
room caves in.
Now you can make an Arcana check. Not sure. The red color makes you think they're like a healing potion, but they look a bit different than normal healing potions, so you're not positive that that's what they do.
Okay. I
And
think.
as you're kind of like weeding through this chest, we'll jump back to the conversation.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys are continuing to speak with Mortlock, and he says, "I honestly didn't think there'd be so much kindness for me. Allow me to offer you information and trade before we proceed." And he puts his head up there. "There ain't no way out of this place where he went. He ain't getting away without us seeing him. So we've got a moment to regroup. So, let me tell you a bit. My family, the Van Poors, they've been playing this cult of the Dead Three. Their goal, or I should say what was our goal before they betrayed me, was to basically prove the Flaming Fist can't get its goddamn job done. And once the city stopped paying them, and the Flaming Fist had no reason to be in Baldur's Gate, then there would be no one left in the way to stop my mother from taking over this entire city."
Sounds like a real lich.
Mm-hmm.
If she gets her way, Baldur's Gate will share Elturel's fate, be dragged down into the 9 hells. And this is
Wait,
the
is she
first
actually a
time you
lich?
guys are hearing that Elturel was dragged into the 9 hells. And he goes, "No lich, I'm afraid. More of a bitch. She's one of the 3 remaining members of the Council of Four which govern Baldur's Gate. She was instrumental in convincing all the Raven Guard to travel to Elturel to meet the High Overseer, Thavius Krieg. With Raven Guard gone, the Flaming Fist is leaderless, vulnerable. And that's why we got these cultists involved. My brother Amric, who runs a money lending business out of a tavern known as the Low Lantern, he's the one who supplies the cultists with money to pay them for their work. My eldest brother, Earthswell, he uses imps as spies throughout the city for her. He has the bathhouse under the surveillance, so I'm pretty sure Thirstwell already knows you've been here. He's a sickly old cunt, and he lives in our mother's estate, never leaves it. And I'll tell you what's more, if you've made it this far, You've killed most of the leaders of the Dead Three. Without them, the cult should break up. The treasure's up north as well. We could get that. But if I'm in with all of you, and you look to Max, I want to take down my whole fucking family and make sure them and the cultist goons don't have the run of it before I get the fuck out of Baldur's Gate.
Harlan says, "Well, your family sounds like shit, so let's kill them."
Indeed. Derva, we jump back to you in the treasure room.
I
What
wish Derva had stayed in that conversation. Man, she loves death. So Derva just wants to know what's in everything. So as they were talking, like I rummaged through that one. I kind of pushed the potions to the side so like they're on the top, ready to grab. But I don't know what they are, so I was just gonna ask Mortimer later.
You see,
watching over her.
Yeah, staring approvingly at the looting of the room.
Yes,
I don't know if Leroy actually understands me, but I'd be like, Leroy, get this one to the south. I'll get this one. And then I'm asking him to get this one. Like to
He
open it up.
slithers up and
he has no hands.
They're not
Yeah.
locked. He can just nose them up like a snake in a movie.
he does nose up one of the chests and
Okay.
starts to sneak into it. But what you find in the chests, the second chest has 10 agates, eye agates inside of it. About 1,250 silver pieces. Yeah, and that's all you see, just gem and silver. The third chest has a porcelain dragon mask resting on a bed of about 2,400 copper pieces and 500 silver pieces. The fourth chest is a bronze crown with 5 spires. Each spire is shape painted to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragons: black, blue, green, red, and white. And that's all that's in the fourth chest.
I'd probably leave like a majority, just leave the gold, and I want to put the crown.
There's no gold. It's copper and silver.
Yeah, sorry, the copper and the silver. The potions I would ask if Mortimer knew anything, since you asked for an Arcana check. The dragon mask and then the bronze crown. Can I attempt to put the crown on Mortimer's head for being awesome and show him that I am nice?
He's very far away.
Oh,
but you can do that. You can take the the crown and the mask with you if you'd like.
Yeah. So
you're taking the 2 potions, the crown, the mask, and that's it.
Yeah, you didn't. Everything else was copper, and that I wrote down as copper and silver.
There were some gems.
And the gems. That's right. That was in the second one.
Yeah, don't forget the gems.
So,
are you pocketing the gems?
The gems. I was going to ask, are they heavy?
The gems, no, not particularly.
Okay. So I'll take the gems, the dragon mask, and the crown, and the potions. Ask Mortimer if wherever he's at.
All right. So, write down porcelain dragon mask. Okay. Bronze crown. 10 eye agates. In 2 red crystal vials.
All right, got them all.
All right. So that Harlan, you were about to say something in the conversation over here as that looting is going on.
I completely forgot there was so much looting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What I was going to do?
So much looting.
But Harlan, or sorry, Mortlock is going to look to you all and go, "All right, well, if your friend's done rummaging about," as he looks down there, as she comes back up.
I'm like, oh shit, I was caught.
Is there it's pretty obvious. Other bodies?
On those bodies, you find mostly just daggers and robes. Nothing special. All right, a word of warning about this guy I was fighting. I put 2 solid licks in him, and it didn't seem like it did a goddamn thing. So, if you got magic, I'd suggest using it.
Great.
Mortimer!
Max looks to Morty as she has used
Morty, get your bonfire ready.
I've got it locked and loaded.
This is a perfect opportunity for me to place the crown upon his head.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check or stealth check. We'll do a stealth check.
Oh, stealth.
I dub thee Mortimer of the Bonfire.
I dub thee cursed now.
Oh no, I didn't even think of that. Oh no.
All right, you place a crown on his head without him knowing. He needs to make a wisdom save. 1 second.
Oh my god, I'm the worst. I'm just trying to be nice.
You put the crown on his head, and he goes, "Oh, oh, oh." He feels it. Oh, takes it back off. That's mighty nice of you, Derva, but I'm not a kingly sort. You can just hold on to it.
It's
Maybe we
okay.
can
It's
sell
only
it.
bronze. It's not like it's like gold.
He looks at it.
Bronze. Still worth money.
1 second. Oh, you're right. I guess it's just bronze. I'll hold on to it. He puts it in his pack.
I like just kind of clap excitedly, like I did something nice.
All right, if you're done
Okay.
fucking making out, let's go get this con.
Derva doesn't know
And
what that is.
I commiserate with Mortlock. I'm like, you see what I gotta deal with day by day.
It's all right. Buzz, where are you, you little shit? As he's got his
Oh my
club out.
god, yes.
What is he just like barreling on in there?
He sure
Oh, yeah.
is.
Where
No
are
stealth
you
whatsoever.
hiding,
Harlan's in
Buzz?
step right behind him. So
Max is just gonna go behind.
Oh, what the fuck?
And as you guys enter this room, what you see, first of all, to a corridor to the east, you see what appears to be a room filled with crates and little rats scurrying about inside of it. To the
rat
west, you see they form a skeletal gate that you cannot pass through. No, to the west,
fucking rat gate.
Max shudders with the memory of Ratgate 2020.
You see there are 3 6-foot tall painted wooden statues. Each statue stands atop a 2-foot-high block of red stone, making it a little more foreboding. The center statue resembles a heavily armored man whose face is hidden with a fearsome visor of his helmet. He's painted red except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutching the gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointed upward. The statue on the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with its jaw open wide and its bony hands outstretched. You recognize these immediately from what you've seen so far in here as the depictions of the Dead Three. A statue of Bane, Ball, and Mirkul.
I just take a deep breath.
The armored statue is a Bane, the Harlequin is a Ball, and obviously the Skeeton is a Mirkul. The bones!
Harlan's like, wait a minute. There's a suspicious lack of assassins in here.
He's got to be hiding. Keep your
go?
eyes peeled. Look around.
Okay. I walk in
and everyone
here.
can make perception checks if you'd like.
Okay.
Yes.
I need to double check.
Max crits.
Nice.
Yeah, Derva quick
okay,
crits
1
too.
second. I have to grab this guy's stat sheet. Give me a moment and let me roll his stealth. I believe he's the...
As while that's happening, as we are looking for a dude, I'm readying myself to attack on sight.
Excellent.
And Max has her bow lock or whatever drawn. Whatever we do. It's ready.
Understood.
Actually, I'm readying defensiveness, not attacking us. I'm readying defense.
You're taking dodge action. Got it.
I'm taking dodge action.
Okay. Let me drop this guy. This guy. Don't need them anymore. Don't need Vendetta's sheet anymore. Okay. So. All right. This guy's stealth. Ooh. he can still beat you. Let's see. He rolled a nat
Wow.
20.
Oh my
Christ on a
god.
Christ on a cross.
As you guys are looking around, you don't see or hear anything. And Durva,
What about Leroy? Does Leroy notice anything?
no.
Maybe he smells
I
them.
don't even think with a nat 20 Leroy could beat him.
Oh,
Ooh, wait a
that's
minute.
true.
Leroy's a snake. Maybe he has heat sensing.
The fuck is that?
But as you are looking around Durva, a figure comes out of the shadow with
It's right
daggers
next
in
to you, girl.
hand, grins, and its eye, you see a black vacuous void of an eye twisting, and I need you to make
Oh, here
a
we go.
wisdom saving throw.
Fuck my crit.
Would it help at all if I use my prepared dodge action to yank her out of the way if I see him pop
No,
up?
you're specifically using dodge,
Okay.
unfortunately. Um, as this eye twists into you, Durva, you become stunned, and the creature lashes out at you twice with its daggers at advantage. An 18 and a 16.
You're both it.
And as the blade cuts, you feel this dark, horrid pain, as almost as if the shadows coalesce with each strike. As you are vulnerable to these strikes, you take first 12, then 18 damage.
Oh my god.
I'm down.
Durable falls unconscious, and we will roll initiative. He had to roll a nat 20 on stealth, dude.
Just
All
table
right.
talk. Just table talk at this point. You really should stop going in first.
Well, I saw the rats and I thought maybe like he was one. He was like a shapeshifter, so I was like, oh, I'm good over here. I need to stop thinking. Is what I need to do. That's what I need to just stop thinking. I'm like,
It's uncanny, dude. He was hiding behind one of those statues. And I was like,
no. I saw those fucking rats and I go, he's one of those fucking rats and I will not be putting myself in that. And I thought maybe I'll go stand by Max. And I'm like, no, because I don't want to be grouped up. I'm like, okay, I'll stand near the ominous statues. No one's going to stand near the ominous statues.
Yeah.
no one wants to be next to an ominous statue. Why would they do that? That
Except
doesn't
for
make any
Durva.
sense.
She'll stand next to him.
Except for me. Except for fucking me.
Now you got fucked already.
Okay. Is that everybody's initiative? Looks like it. Someone.
Oh, did you want me to still roll, even though I'm down?
Yes. I mean, you still have to make saves, and you can be healed.
Love my fucking nat ones. God damn.
Hey, at least
All
it wasn't
right.
a nat one on a death save.
All right. We begin the combat. As this cloaked figure pulls out of the darkness, you see suddenly Durva's body seize and shudder, and it leans across and puts a dagger into her chest, and then another into her throat, and begins to dig them in, and then just pulls them out in a spray of gore. As she drops to the ground, the figure looks up, this billowing black smoke from its eye, as it looks to you all. One down. And it's Mortimer's turn.
Max screams bloody murder as Durva goes down.
Mortimer
like
sees this.
Filled.
You scream aloud. Mortimer sees this horrible thing happen. And he rushes forward 5, 10, 15, 25 next to Durva. Says, "Get away from her!" And he's going to use Burning Hands at a second level.
See, I gave him that crown. And now he loves me.
Yes. Now he is in love.
All right. He's going to make a dex save.
Wait, did you two roll for homeboy that we just brought from the other room?
Oh yeah, let me add him. Good call.
Yeah. We need our meat shield.
Let me
Are
pull
you
up
fucking
his.
kidding me? This asshole cannot not crit. Is that what I'm getting from
Yeah,
this?
it's 2 crits in a row. He's like, get fucked. No. Well, let me grab Mortimer or Mortlock's sheet here. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, that's his name.
Mortlock. Mortlock, there he is. Pop him out. Select him and roll his initiative. He probably won't beat them, but he'll be in there. It's a 6, okay. Yeah. He bursts out flame, and the creature does take half. So they'll take 6 points of damage as it singes them. And you just hear as Mortimer looks a bit shaken at that and stumbles. And it's his turn.
Oh shit!
And he just grins.
No, Morty, no.
Silly little wizard. And his eye begins to churn again, and he has to make a wisdom save. Mortimer's stalwart in the face of the effect and does not become stunned.
Oh, thank God.
My Morty.
So it swings.
Run, Morty, run.
He's going to swings at him wild, and he just barely manages to duck out of the way of the first one. But the second one does catch him, doing 12 points of damage. As Mortimer is slashed across, he goes, "Whoop!" And he's not looking great. Cap is going to rush in 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's going to swing at this creature. Missing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Max.
Oh my God. Okay.
Actually,
Leroy. Oh. Actually, what?
Roll something here. Go ahead. Okay.
All right.
Your turn.
Leroy's gonna go in.
Uh, 12 unfortunately misses.
Oh my God.
Leroy would be up here.
Can I give Derva a potion as well, or is that? Am I done?
If you run up to her, you can use your action to give her a potion. Yes.
Okay. Running up to her, and I'm going to give her. I have a health potion that I'm going to give her. Potion of healing.
All right. Roll the. I think you can click on it in your sheet, or you can just roll it. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Why can't it? Oh my God. Yeah, well, let me roll on it in my sheet.
So go ahead in the chat, just type /roll space 2d4 plus 2. 4 points of healing to you, Derva. As you regain consciousness but are prone on the ground. You still have 5 feet of movement if you want to step back.
I am going to step back, yeah.
All right. Harlan, your turn.
I'm disregarding my own safety. I'm like, homeboy, no. I move up 1. I use my action to yank Morty to behind me if I can.
You can, if you'd like to switch places with him.
Yeah.
All right, you pull Mortimer back and swap places.
And, yeah. Yeah. I'm good.
Pray for a man who's about to die.
Yeah, I've already died once. Whatever.
Then I'll enjoy killing you the second time.
Oh my God. I'm a fucking moron. I'm a bard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone down. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Too late.
Did you?
Well, I know.
Oh, no, you're an orc. Oh, you're an orc.
Oh, is it an orc
right?
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that shit. Well, if I go down again, I'll be using that.
You watch Mortlock just leap over you guys to the other side of him. You reel his club as hard as he can back and try to clock this fucker.
Come on.
All right,
Yeah.
he gets 2 attacks.
Come on,
Boom.
Morty Port to
Boom.
2.0.
Damn it, he misses both times.
God.
Damn. God damn.
Son of a bitch. And then it is Derva's turn. You are prone on the ground.
All right, half my
You
movement to
fucking
stand
bastard.
up.
Yep, you stand up.
I am going to first throw vicious mockery at him, and
Wisdom save.
just let him know, we've killed all your friends. I'm gonna fucking kill you too.
All right, he fails 3 damage, and he has disadvantage on
Yes.
his next attack.
And as my bonus action, throw
Because
my
he like reels back from the psychic damage, it's like the shadows just envelop him a moment.
Does he? Is that not? That's not the one where he runs. I know that's the other one.
No, it's
okay.
Dissonant Whispers.
So then, yeah, and then my bonus action, I'll just throw my rapier at him.
You can't use a.
Oh, it's daggers. That's right. It's.
No. If you use a spell, you can't use an offhand attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought
But
that was.
you did give him disadvantage on his next attack, which is good. So
yes. Okay. So then, yeah, I'm going to back up, and that should be okay right there, and I'm done.
All right. Mortimer is also going to go. Oh, I don't know what came over me. Sorry. He's gonna back away.
Run, Morty, run!
He'll back up as far as he
Don't
can.
waste my grapple.
I'll still throw something
And
at him,
he's
Morty.
going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay. Whew.
That's always been a good one. Come on, Magic Missile.
1 missile, 2 missile, 3 missile. So a total of 10 points of force damage.
That's pretty good damage right there.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed hit, which is he heard kill it with magic, so that's what he's going. Oh, I got him.
Good job, Morty.
Max nods approvingly. Good job, Morty.
And as the magic hits him, the figure like begins to duck through. He's gonna take a slash at Derva.
Fuck you.
You guys get attacks of opportunity if you'd like.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing I lose by doing it, so yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, and the first thing he does is actually gaze at Mortlock to see if he can stun him. So let's do that real fast. It's a wisdom save. Mortlock succeeds, so he'll get his attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Go.
Nice.
Great club.
As the club strikes him in the back, you see it hits this strange shadowy barrier and does nothing.
What?
As he's ducking away, he's continuing to run. Cap gets an attack. Are you taking an attack, Harlan?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I'll attack with my the silvered flail.
All right, Cap will attack with his mace. Carlin, you catch him as he's going through.
Cool. 6 damage.
The silver flail strikes true, doing 6 damage to him. But as he's running through, he's going to take a dagger and slash at Derva's throat. 22 for 7.
All right, now I will use my second. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, but my armor class is 12, so.
Oh, it'd be 13. Yeah,
okay.
So yeah. But yeah, still hit, sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'll use that feature, whatever.
So where you land at 1 hit point?
Yes.
And he sees that you're still up, and he's about to make a beeline to Mortimer, but he stops, it slides, and swings his dagger back at you again.
You fucking whore!
20 to
fucking
hit,
shit!
18 damage. As he slashes Derva down again and says, he's lifted his blades up in the air, he says, "Time to just eliminate you." As he looks like he's about to go in for killing blows on Derva. Cap is up, and he's going to whoop up, and swing his mace.
Boopa?
The shadowy figure just dodges out of the way deftly. Max, you're up.
All right. So I'm gonna, since he's right there, I'll use my swords, and then I'm gonna send Leroy after him.
All right, go ahead. That one connects. And you see it strikes his body, doing 5 points of damage.
All right, and then my other sword
Misses.
And then
Is he?
Leroy.
Leroy misses. So your first blade strikes. You kind of like stab it into his leg. Your second blade's about to come down. He blocks it with one dagger, and he sees Leroy coming, takes the other, and like just shoves it in the mouth and hurls him off.
Yes.
Harlan.
Oh. Harlan positions himself over here. He's like, nah, bitch. But instead of making an attack, he's going to try and just grapple him and hold him in place.
Okay. Make an athletics check, and then I oppose with either athletics or acrobatics. You grapple him, so he's held in place.
I put him in a headlock.
All right.
So I'm just trying to put them sleeper moves on him. You know what I'm saying?
All right, grappled. So you grab a hold of him to keep him from pursuing your mage friend.
I'm like, Morty, run away.
All right, but Derva, she needs help.
Yeah, but I don't want to help two people. I want to help one person. Run.
All right, I get it. Don't be a burden, Mortimer. Anything else in your turn, Harlan?
No, I'm just holding on to this dude as tightly as I can.
All right. It's Mortlock's turn. He bounds over here, club in hand. Stop moving! Or, stop moving, you fucking cunt. That's what he's saying. That's right.
What he says.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I got him, man. I got him. I'm holding him in place. I'm like, line him up. It's T-ball. It's T-ball.
2 hits. The first one you watch as it hits the shadowy barrier doing nothing. The second one crushes into him. As the shadows are starting to dissipate off his body, and he's looking around. Derva, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Oh, I know.
Wait, is this guy not taking any damage from what's his face?
It looks like he took some from the second hit.
Oh, okay.
That's a failure, Derva. 1 failure.
Dun,
All right, Mortimer's turn.
Morty needs to avenge his girl.
He used his last spell slot, though. He used his big spell out the gate, and it didn't do much. He'll cast Great Bonfire. If he can't move, then at least he'll be stuck there.
Yep.
I got him. I'm holding him down, Morty.
So we'll put a Bonfire in here. Dex save. He succeeds. His Dex is nuts. As the fire appears, you see, even in your arms, he just kind of uses your body as leverage and pulls back away from the fire. He kicks up and dodges it.
Fucking ninja. I say from the other world.
And it's his turn. He's going to look at you, Harlan. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah. Harlan, you feel as your body locks up and you lose control of him, losing your grip as you are stunned. And as you drop him, he's going to look to you and go, "And you die too." And he's going to sling out a dagger at you with advantage.
Nope.
15 doesn't hit. Says, "Die!" Swings again, advantage. And that'll be 16 piercing because of his aura.
Dead.
No!
Oh, no.
The figure reels back and has his daggers in hand and looks at the rest of you and grins and lets you take it to opportunity attacks as he walks back towards Mortimer, daggers in hand.
Does Leroy get one too?
Yes.
Everyone gets one. All 4 people.
I'm just making sure I'm toss him out there.
All right. And Cap does too. All right. Max, it would have only been 1 because it's opportunity attack, but we'll take your first roll.
Okay.
So as Mortlock's club hits him, you see a flash of shadows, and nothing happens. But your blade swings out, Max, and strikes him, doing some damage. And Cat misses, unfortunately, again. Leroy's bite has purchase, but the poison seemingly does nothing. As he pulls his blade out, he takes these hits as he's moving towards Mortimer, who's backing away, like, oh god! Cap rushes forward. Does Cap have a healing potion?
I think he did pick up one a while back. I don't know if he used it or not.
He does have one. He'll use his... Who would he use his healing potion on, though?
Probably Harlan.
I don't know.
Oh, this would have gone over. Yeah, he'll use this action to heal Harlan for 8 hit points, Harlan.
Nice. I'm almost up.
And we'll go ahead and move that from his inventory. That's Cap's turn. Max, your turn.
All right. He is far enough for me to shoot, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
That hits. You thunk him with an arrow in the back.
Can I send Leroy after him too, or is that it?
Yep. That's how we've been adjudicating it.
That's what
Leroy lashes out but misses.
Come on, man. Okay. How much did it hit him for? I can't.
It's a 7. It's a 7
okay.
damage. Harlan, you're up.
Let's see. What am I doing?
It's half your movement to stand because you were prone.
Can I use spells while I'm prone?
Yeah. You can also just stand up with half your movement.
I mean, I'm not going to move, so I'll just stand up.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be prone next to him because he's meleeing. He'll get advantage. So
yeah, I mean, I'm going to stand up, but I'm not going to move since I'm not
okay.
a guy that runs away. So let's see. Actually, I might move because I still have enough movement. Nah, I'm gonna grapple him again. Like, you
right.
son of a bitch.
Go ahead. You have to beat a 13.
No.
You try to grapple him, but he slips out, daggers in hand.
My dice is cursed.
All right. Mortlock's turn. He bounds. Fuck. Sorry, lady. He's gonna run up and swing it. This guy twice.
Yes, dude, fucks.
Both hit. The first one hits this shadowy barrier. The second one connects.
Did it 10 damage?
Yep.
Damn.
That's Mortlock's turn. Durba.
Okay, here I go.
Okay.
Death save, please.
Fucking 7!
Second failure. It's Mortimer's turn. I guess he'll go. This guy's got really high dex, though. He could try and bonk him with the staff.
Bonk.
He attempts the bonk. God damn it, Mortimer! Oh, the worst thing you could roll, a 2. He swings his staff wild. He can't run. So it's Maz's turn.
Why can't
He's
he run?
gonna go down.
Oh,
Because he'd take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
You watch as the shadows peer out from his eyes, and he's going to attempt to stun Mortimer, who has to make a wisdom save.
Come on, Morty, your wisdom.
Come on, Morty. You're so smart.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Oh, he's not stunned.
You're so wise.
He's so smart.
All right, Mortimer's AC is 13. Here comes 2 dagger swings.
Oh, please.
He drops Mortimer with the first hit.
Oh.
And he's going to stab Mortimer in the chest with his second, causing him to fail 2 death saves. As he... I'll take one of you to hell with me. Cap's turn. Dura is about to die. Cap is going to rush over. He'll take an attack of opportunity. It misses. He would cast Spare the Dying, so Derva is okay.
Okay, Derva's okay.
Am I at 1?
No, you are at 0 hit points. But you are stable, so you're not making death saves anymore.
Okay.
Max.
Alright. Send Leroy on first.
Lay on hands?
Leroy snaps and misses. The figure dodges deftly. Max, how do you dispatch of Vaz the assassin?
With a battle cry as she watches her best friend bleeding to death, Max knocks the arrow into his skull and watches his eyes roll back into his head.
And as the shadows dissipate and the eyes are rolling back, you see a smile on his face as he collapses down dead to the ground. However,
Tears.
we remain in initiative for people
What
who are
the
making death saves. And the turn order matters. So, Max, you fired your arrow, you kill this individual, and that would be your action. So we would be on to Harlan's turn.
He's dead, so I walk up next to Morty because I see that Derva is no longer bleeding out her guts, and I lay on hands. Give Morty some HP. Give him 5 points.
Nice.
Nice.
You heal Mortimer for 5.
I'm like, today is not your day to end your
Not
journey,
today,
my friend.
Morty.
I flex.
He gasps.
And he comes back in, seeing me flexing. It's the first thing he sees.
I guess there's worse things to see.
Yeah, you could have seen. You could have seen what's on the other side, bud.
Oh, dude, it was horrible. A never-ending shadowy abyss, and there were so many horrid whispers calling my name.
And they were mispronouncing it too, right?
Yeah, they said Marty a lot.
Oh my god.
Anyway, and he's gonna reach up to grab your hand if you'll pull him up.
I yank him up.
You yank him up. Yes. Is everyone all right?
Well, I mean, no, but we're not dead.
Max rushes over to Derva with a rare display of affection and caring and makes sure her friend is doing okay.
She finally touches a poor person.
Derva pukes on me. That's great.
Derva miraculously heals for 20 as she's being touched by Max for
Nope.
the first time.
That's not how it works.
I know.
Friendship touch.
Friendship touch.
Derva remains unconscious. but she is stable. So if she gets an hour of rest, she can use some hit dice to get
Are
back up.
we
But
are we out of
otherwise,
initiative now?
currently, yes, yeah. You
Okay,
don't see
I'm
any of
gonna
the
throw one
threats.
point at her with lay on hands again,
Okay.
just to make her not. 'Cause I'm running out of points, but just to get her up.
Hurt Derva, you feel as Harlan blesses you with a bit of health, and your eyes flutter open, and
Max,
you realize
are you
while
touching
you
me?
were unconscious in the shadowy depths as your life was slipping away, you heard whispers similar to ones heard before, but they were a bit louder and a bit closer.
Can I
Oh, did Harlan
understand
hear
them?
anything?
No.
Harlan didn't hear anything, even though he was down.
Oh yeah, you were down. You were only down a turn, and you got healed immediately.
I wasn't down very long, but I was down.
Yeah,
Twice.
you didn't make any death saves, so you're good.
The first time I went down, I did make one death save.
Did you? Okay, I'd say then yes, Harlan heard a little bit of it, the whispers, the
Okay.
shadows.
Could I understand what's being said?
Unintelligible.
Okay.
Yo, did you hear that gobbledygook too?
I kind of just like cough and look at him, and just
Mortlot
like
looks to all of you and says, "Oh, doing more peace. I'll be going."
I'm gonna look at Max and ask if we can get out of here. Like kind of defeated. I have no energy.
Max says, yes, this place
Uh,
smells.
This place smells like shit.
Let's check the body first, though.
Oh, I'm already rummaging through that guy. He killed me, so I'm
You
like
guys,
checking him.
I did an investigation. It's just rolling still.
again,
Oh,
again,
Make one
on the
roll.
body of this individual is not much, just robes and
What a
this
turd.
singular rusty-looking dagger. Nothing
It's
special.
rusty.
Yeah.
Was this the dagger that hit me?
Yes.
Take it.
I break it.
Oof.
Over
You
your
crush
knee.
it.
Well, not over my knee. I'm just like putting it
Just
up
with
against
your hand.
like a rock on the floor and then stepping on it as hard as I can.
Easily done. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in this room?
Shatter, shatter, shatter.
I'd kind of like see the rats, and I'd nudge Max to ask because I still have that piece of ration that I'm breaking off of. If she could throw him over there, since she has speak with animals still, because that's all I care about is animals.
Yeah. Hey, see if those rats are cool.
Yeah. Okay. Max will go over. Where are the rats? Over here?
They're in this room over here.
You see a bunch of rats in here. They're all squeaking
She's
around,
like,
going around boxes.
hey, what's going on in here?
Harlan's checking these boxes.
Do an animal handling check. I'll give you advantage because you speak with animals. Okay. This rat steps up and goes, "Hello, madam. I am Rattington von Ratten. And yes, me and my retinue here are merely looking for food. Rather a crazy amount of ne'er-do-wells in this vicinity, but it seems like you've killed a lot of them, so we'll just continue on our way and be peaceably rummaging, if you don't mind."
Max gives them some of the treats and snacks and asks them if there's anybody left that we need to be aware of.
How kind of you. As far as I know, I believe you've dispatched the most dangerous of them, and if any of them are left alive, you could quite easily deal with them.
Max nods, looks at Derva, who's barely hanging on to life, and says, "Thank you. We'll let you be on your way."
Very good.
Oh,
The Court of
Giancarlo, say hi.
Rattington. I will tell Giancarlo von Rattington that you've been quite kind. We will see you all on the the morrow, and they all squeak off into holes with what they've gathered.
Oh my god, I love them.
Love our rats.
Harlan recalls what's his face saying treasure to the north, so he's just like checking these boxes in here.
Yeah, in these boxes you find the following. There's 9 wooden boxes scattered with room. 6 of the crates are empty, except for packing straw. The other 3 contain some goods. You find a bag of 20 caltrops.
Nice. I love spikes.
3 flasks of alchemist fire. 6 sets of manacles. 4 tinder boxes. 9 daggers. And 4 potions of healing in glass vials.
You said 9 daggers?
Yes. And then 4 potions of healing.
All right, cool. I use one of the potions of healing, and I take the other ones over here to these guys that are like super almost dead. Give one to Derva, give one to Morty, and I hold on to one just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Morty goes, I'll hold on to it for now, in case we need it later. Thank you.
Yeah, Deborah's just going to hang on to it because she's assuming we're going back to the inn, hopefully. She just wants to lay down.
Yeah. We definitely need to get the fuck out of here.
Can I ask Cappy for uppies so I don't have to walk?
Cap lifts you up.
Awesome.
I noticed there's a door in here too. I put my ear up to it, see if I can hear anything behind it.
You listen at the door and you hear nothing.
Hey guys, there's a door in here. You want to try opening it?
No.
No.
Oh, come on.
You
see Mortlock goes, that's just another door into that room. We saw the stairs that went up to it. You're fine. There's nothing there but an empty crate.
Oh, okay. That seems pointless to lock that door.
You know, it's really funny because that door's locked, but there's an open hallway here.
Yeah, that seems pointless. That's weird.
I think it's like a weird contrivance of a dungeon design to get you to fight the enemy. Anyway.
Harlan goes back to the old treasure room because there's still a bunch of money in there, right?
Oh yeah, there's
tons
of money.
I love nothing but money.
How much does that money weigh?
You could conceivably, between you, Mortlock, and Cap, just lift all these chests. One of them's empty now because it only had one item. Each one of you could pick up a chest.
Yeah, because I can carry how much of that shit I got from the chest weigh, by the way. Just so I can math out this crap.
Hold on, I have the weights here. Give me 1 second. Back to the treasure room.
I'm assuming the manacles are. Hey Morty, look at these manacles. Are they special at all?
No.
I'm probably going to
He's like,
not
even
keep
need
the
to
manacles.
roll. He just looks at him.
I'm probably not.
It's just shackles if you're into that kind of thing.
Can I ask Morty if he knows what these 2 vials are with the gold top?
Sure. 1 second. I've got no fucking clue.
Alright, cool.
Sorry, I almost died today.
It's fine, Morty. Me too.
That's super cool. That's super cool. I made sure you didn't die, man.
The chests, the one with the 4,500 copper pieces weighs 70 pounds.
Oh, I can carry that whole thing.
Yeah, the one with the 1,250 silver pieces weighs 37. The one with the 2,400 copper pieces and 500 silver pieces weighs 55.
I can technically carry all of this by myself.
Well, I mean, it would be difficult. You could put 2 in each arm, and if you want Cap to carry one, he can carry one.
Yeah. What's
Cap's carrying me?
I mean,
yeah, Cap's carrying Dura.
Mortlock goes, I could carry one. I don't give a fuck.
Right, he's gonna carry
if I could get a little bit of it.
Which one had the most silver in it?
The third one.
I carry the 2. I carry the 2 that have silver, and I let him carry out the copper one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys gather and exit?
Yeah.
Exit.
Could we go to the inn just so I could lay down?
I want to go to a cash exchange shop to make this into gold and easier to carry.
Sure thing. First things first, Mortlock's going to say to you, I have some things to attend to down here, so if you intend to pursue my brothers, Meet me at the Low Lantern, and we'll go from there.
You said
I think
low
that's
lantern?
Low Lantern.
Okay. Max nods. We will meet you there.
All right, and he'll let you guys leave. And as you guys, I pull you. You'll be in weird places for a second. Let me get you to the
That's fine.
bathhouse.
I gotta make use of my 285-pound carrying capacity. It's great shit.
What's the marching order out of the dungeon? Just so I know.
I'm assuming we're just going back the way we cleared, not looking at any other doors or anything.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
who's up front? I imagine Cap is up front.
I would say maybe Max and Leroy up front, just to make sure that we're not running into any shit on the way out.
Yeah. Because we have
Okay.
dark vision.
And
Cool.
since I'm carrying Ches, Cap's carrying Derva, blah blah blah. I'll bring up the rear, I guess.
As you guys come out, hold on. Let me do a quick music change. Back to the bathhouse here.
Man, I could do it for another massage.
You come out and it's
I
the
gave that one guy a lot of gold.
It's the dead of night at this stage. But as you guys do come out, you watch as 5 figures come over the wall and they all land on the ground in front of you.
You fucking kidding me?
Each doing various Sentai poses, like peace signs. One of them's almost dabbing, the other one's flexing, and this one right here, Toss is wearing a hood, and he looks at the others like, "What the fuck are you all doing? What is this something you organized before anyway?" Looks to you all, "Halt there, travelers."
Hey, wait a minute.
And to
Which season of
speak
Power
with
Rangers are
you.
you?
I was gonna say, what
It
anime
doesn't-
are we in?
Damn it! No, we're not Power Rangers. Why did you do that? Why did you? And as you look at these guys, you see. I think I can put it here. Oh yeah, the free black leather armors. And let me show you what they look like here real fast.
Dragon Rangers.
Hey, I have one of those
Yeah,
masks.
yeah, they're wearing these masks that look. You do. They look vaguely draconic. And this individual here appears to be wearing more ostentatious robes as they land. And they
Is
say,
this like the mask that we found earlier?
yes, in the chest. It looks similar to it, but theirs is made of like a kind of a jagged metal, whereas the one you guys found is like a ceramic and more
Okay.
ornate and nice looking. But as they come out, this figure who's in the lead says, "I can sense that you all have our mistress's property in hands."
What do you mean?
He points to the crown that
Oh, no.
Mortimer is wielding, and the mask that Durwa has, and the chests that you each are carrying. He says, "These are our mistress's belongings. We've come here to reclaim them."
What's the finder's fee?
Finder's fee. I suppose.
Yeah, we just
the
cleared out this whole
finder's
basement
fee.
for you. We did your work for you.
He looks to the group.
I feel like that warrants some form of payment if you just expect us to hand us over.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
That was the dumbest thing ever.
You can roll. There you go.
15. Well, I mean, the first die in the sheet, it like was on 14, and then it went nope.
He looks at you and he looks to the others, and they kind of just shrug at him. And he looks back to you and goes, "Well, finder's fee. I must be honest, my mistress is very particular. She wants every coin and every bauble returned to her." And you guys can make religion checks as he's talking, if you'd like.
Do I get the impression that he knows exactly what was in every chest?
Oh, assuredly.
Damn.
Derva and Max, you both you probably actually heard about this from Max, honestly, Derva, given your education. But Max kind of dabbled and looked into various cultures, religions, things like that. Just boredly in a library one day, and something you guys came across was the cult of Tiamat. Um, Tiamat is the chaotic evil lord of the chromatic dragons, and she has 5 different heads, each one representing each flight of the dragons, which is similar to the crown you put on Mortimer's head. Um, and her worshippers are fanatical, and you know that she is as a dragon. She's very greedy, and her hoard is very important to her. And you get the distinct idea that the treasures they speak of are part of the hoard of this deity Tiamat. Um, and it would be something that these people and their followers would hunt to the ends of the earth and back
Could
to
I
retrieve.
could I say to him very weakly, obviously I'm in a big man's arms, um, is there any way if we gave it all to you that we could keep the crown? It means a lot.
I'm afraid not. However, we could offer you a boon of sorts.
Harlan just goes, let's just take the boon. I don't want to deal with any more shit tonight.
Yeah, Max agrees with him.
Yeah.
Asks what kind of boon does he speak of?
A boon
Well,
and a favor from your lady.
Those are the same things, but sure.
2 boons.
2 boons.
2 boons?
2 boons. We want 2 boons.
I offer you 2 boons.
Sounds good to me.
The first
Let's do it.
boon is we let you all go. The
That's
second
terrible.
boon. Hey, we're talking here.
Terrible.
I'm being very amenable here. Harlan.
Okay. All right, here. How about this? A boon and a recommendation.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, cool.
Max,
He looks back to the other.
recommendation for what?
All right, listen.
He looks to the other cultists who are still posing, by the way, in the background.
Harlan goes.
Yes,
He goes. Your poses are really cool, by the way, guys. Never stop. Never
One
stop.
of them nods, smiles.
Yeah.
Thank you. We work very hard.
I wink at the one up
fucking
here.
idiots. Come on, don't wink at him. Don't encourage this shit. Anyway,
Too late.
the boom. Alright, you're making me regret too late. But anyway, the boom I can give you is if you intend to, I assume, by the looks of you, assault the Vanthan Pores, you'll have our aid.
Take it. I kind of
I'm
look
on
at
board with
Morty
that.
with sad eyes to give.
Harlan drops both chests at this guy's feet. She's like, "Here's this shit. I think there's one more downstairs still. Sorry, we couldn't get it. I only have 2 arms."
I don't sense anything downstairs. All of the actual stuff is here on your
And Max
person.
looks to Derva and says, "The stuff in your pocket's got to go too."
Yeah, you gotta give me that.
I take the crown from Morty, hand it over.
Oh, all right, here you go.
Derva's
Don't worry,
gonna
Morty.
look at this guy that she winked at and kind of nudge him over to reach in her pockets for her.
I say, "Don't worry, Morty. Your souvenir today
This
is your
one
wife."
is he continues his dab pose and then leans down in the dab, puts his hand in your pocket and pulls it out.
I assume that his face is near mine. I go, yeah.
You like what you see?
Yeah.
He gets a bit of side boob in the
He
process.
gets my bobos.
Oh
He gets-
my.
He gets the lopsided one.
You see, he breaks the pose for a second as a call me.
Oh yeah. To the end.
But this guy continues to speak.
All right, we're all cool then. So I guess I'll say this: the recommendation is, if you find yourself afoul of the Dragon Court, or you run into any of our brethren, just say you met Ultis. Ultis the cultist.
I just start laughing.
Unironically, that is his true name, Ultis, within the module. I did not change it. But it's hilarious he's a cultist.
That's hilarious, and Harlan and Predator handshakes him. He's like, you got yourself a deal.
Right. Excellent.
Max says,
All right,
let's
boys.
go.
Get the shit. You guys have a wonderful day. We're gonna go do some chaotic evil shit, and we'll help you out later. Have a good
That
one.
sounds cool, man. Have fun, worship of dragons and whatnot.
What? Yeah, Tiamat's the shit. We roll
Sounds like
deep
it.
and we roll for Tiamat. And they gather the chips.
Oh my
They
god.
just all fuck off with their treasure. No
Harlan
combat
pays
ensues.
no attention to their comments about evil shit because they are not part of the cult of the three, and he does not give
It's
a
true.
shit.
They're not. They're not.
He's tired. He's tired. We're all
I'm
tired.
done.
Max says we need to go. I smell and I'm tired.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys adjourn from the bathhouse. I assume back to the Elf Song Tavern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta get a room.
All right. Easily enough, you guys return to the Elf Song to get an evening's rest. You kind of brandish your Iron Fist badges. They don't ask you to pay. So at least you know you don't have to worry about paying because you just lost a lot of money to the Dragon Cult.
Perfect.
I mean, I still got
Yeah.
25 gold, but it's whatever.
Yeah. And you all bed down for an evening's rest. And you all get a long rest. You can long rest, and you also level up to 4.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Nice.